good there. Welcome everybody in here. Make sure to tap that screen as you're coming in. You're going to win tonight. Let me know in the chat. So we got the Dolphins taking on the Ravens. Of course, I'm watching other games and stuff like that as well. So appreciate y'all for being here tonight. I don't know what the picture looks so much different for. I don't know. It kind of looks okay, but some kind of different setting of sorts there. Not 100% sure, but welcome everybody. Glad to have y'all here with us tonight. We got ourselves some Thursday night football here between the Ravens and the Dolphins, so we're going to be keeping tabs on that. We got other sports that I'm a fan of that I'm going to be watching. Yeah, welcome everybody. So 3rd down and 6 coming up here for the Dolphins. What's up, James? Thank you for tapping that screen. How are you doing tonight, James? Yo, what's up, Dashy? Welcome. Ball's going to be snapped. They're going to hand it off to Achane to the right side. He's got to get 6 yards, and he's not going to get there. He's going to get 2. It'll be about 4th down and 4 coming up. So 4th and 4 coming up. 4th down and 4 here for the Dolphins. Yo, what's up, James? How are you doing tonight? Welcome. Welcome, James. Welcome, Dashy. Welcome, everybody else that's coming in here. Make sure you tap that screen as you're coming in. And if you're watching on YouTube, please leave a thumbs up. It helps me out tremendously. So, all right, so field goal attempt here for the Dolphins. They're going to go for a field goal attempt here to try. And it's a 49-yarder to get the first points of the night. We'll see if the Dolphins can. The kick is up. It's down the middle, and it is good. So the Dolphins will take the lead 3-0 here. Dolphins will score first in this one here tonight. Hopefully the Panthers can win. Can play better this. Yeah, for sure. Hopefully if we can get Bryce Young back, that'll definitely be a big help for us to know. Lamar is playing tonight. So, yes, there will be Lamar Jackson tonight. So, Lamar Jackson will be playing tonight. So, yep. That's going on here tonight. I hope we can get Bryce Young next. Chiefs cruising. Chiefs looking really good right now. They are for sure. I still think that they're in a tough battle, right? Because, like, their division is still going to be tough. So, I wouldn't say that they're cruising necessarily, but you got to be careful because, like, the Chargers and the Broncos are both doing really good in the division as well. So, it's like 3 teams right there with about the same record. So, we'll see. We'll see exactly what they do, but they are doing a lot better than they were at the start of the year. Maybe they've got it in gear now, but welcome everybody in here. Make sure you tap that screen. Welcome, Liv, Jewel, James. Appreciate that one. I think the Vinicius Jr. will get a touchdown. Oh, for sure. He's going to get a brace and get 2. A la Madrid y nada más. But yeah, Lamar is playing tonight. My camera looks darker tonight. I don't know what the deal is. It must be the settings. I think there was an update to the camera, and it looks a little bit different now that it did. So we'll see there. And Michael, thank you for the likes there. Appreciate it. Welcome in here. Glad to have you here as well. Jay, thank you for that as well. I just got a tan. Yeah, I've been tanning. I can make it look like I really got a tan. Hold on, look. If I keep it bright, look at that. When I put like a natural light on me, it makes me look so much darker. There's a bit of a softer light. Nah, Mbappe will get one too. Yeah, Mbappe's gonna get one. Yeah, Mbappe brace, Vinicius Jr. brace. Yeah, that's like different settings. I'll keep it on that one, actually. I think I like that one a little bit better. It's like a mix of the two. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. That one kind of makes my face look red. There we go. That's what we'll do. But yeah, Lamar Jackson here tonight. We'll see if he can get stuff going. Mbappe, though. Mbappe. I need to start watching Real Madrid. I haven't really watched a whole lot, to be honest with you, this year. Just to be 100% honest, 100% transparent. But, like I said, I watched El Clasico, so that was good. And welcome everybody in here. Make sure you tap that screen. And Rails, thank you for the likes. All right, so kickoff now. It's going to be Baltimore getting the ball. And the return here, he's at the 5-yard line. Now he's at the 20. And he's going to be down about the 23-yard line. And that is where Lamar Jackson is going to go to work here. He's been hurt. He's been out quite a bit, but now he's back here. Yo, Salvador coming in here with the gift. Thank you for the gift there. How are you doing, Salvador? Welcome, welcome. And the ice cream cone. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Welcome, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube, please leave a thumbs up. And if you're watching on TikTok, please tap that screen. We greatly appreciate that tonight. Thank you very much. And Salvador, thank you for all the gifts as well. Appreciate you. All right, hand off to Derrick Henry. Not really going anywhere. The Dolphins are not really good on the rush defense, so you expect a pretty big night here tonight for Derrick Henry. However, I don't know. There's been some kind of problem going on with the Ravens due to injuries and stuff like that as well, that they weren't able to win and not been able to get as much production out of Derrick Henry. Now, it could have been because no Lamar Jackson, but we'll see how it goes here. But 2nd and 10 here, no carry, no yards on that carry for Derrick Henry there for a second. But shotgun formation here. Lamar Jackson back trying to do something and get it going here. He's going back. He's going to throw it left side to Flowers. Flowers with a reception. And he'll be down 3rd and about 5. And 3rd and 5 coming over here for the Ravens. Appreciate y'all for being here tonight. How are y'all doing? Welcome in here. Big 3rd down for the Ravens. We'll see if they can get a 1st down. So a huge 3rd down here. Can the Ravens keep it going on this first drive, or will they go 3 and out? It's Salvador. Thank you for the likes as well. I feel like they're going to have to get into the swing of things, but how quickly will they be able to? Throw here to left side and try to go to Bateman a little bit low, incomplete. So Ravens are going to go 3 and out on their first possession. It'll be 4th and 3, and they're going to be punting it back to the Dolphins. So Dolphins looking better early. The offense has looked better, but will the Dolphins be able to get something going here? They're talking about Bradley Chubb as well, back and playing tonight for the Dolphins. All right, so now the Ravens are going to punt it back to the Dolphins. The punt is away. Let's see where that goes. It's going to bounce here. And they're going to be down at their own 2 or 3 yard line. They're down about the 2 or 3 yard line. That is, that's where the Ravens kick it to. So that was a really good punt there. And that's going to pin back the Dolphins very much. We'll see if the Dolphins can do something here. Welcome everybody in here. Hope everybody's having a good day. Let me know. Everybody excited for Halloween? Anybody doing anything fun for the holiday coming up? So 1st down and 10 here. 1st and 10 here for the Dolphins. They're at their own 4 yard line. It's a bit of a pistol formation here. Player goes in motion. They're going to hand off to Gordon, actually. Ollie Gordon there with the carry. Gets about 3 yards. The 3 yards there for Gordon. But 10 minutes left here. And again, Ravens going 3 and out. And just a reminder, the Ravens will get the ball to start the second half. But unfortunately for them, nothing really going on their first drive. But the defense the special teams at least helping them out to pin back the Dolphins. But will they be able to capitalize here? They're going to throw here to the side. It's going to be Washington with the reception. And he fumbles. The ball is out. It's going to be recovered by the defense here. The Ravens with the return, and they're going to have it 1st down and goal. Out about the 7 yard line. It's going to be a turnover here. The throw to Washington. Washington had enough for the 1st down. He fumbled it, recovered by the Ravens. They're going to take it back inside the 10 at about the 7 yard line. It's going to be 1st down and goal coming up here for the Ravens. A perfect opportunity for the Ravens there after the fumble. But yeah, that ball is out. I was checking to see if maybe there was an elbow down or something to that extent, but it was not out. So Washington, the wide receiver there, he went in motion for the Dolphins, got the reception, but he fumbles the ball, recovered by the Ravens. And now the Ravens are going to be set up first down and goal inside the 7. I don't think he was touched either. Am I going to be on Sunday night for the Bills versus Kansas City? Yes, if that is Sunday night, I will be here for that, Eric. Yeah, whatever the Sunday night game, without a doubt, we'll be here and live for that one as well. I missed the other day. I was having internet issues. I mean, I was live for a little bit, and it didn't work for a bit. I was having lagging issues, but yeah, I will be live for the Bills versus Kansas City, so don't worry about that either. All right, so here we go. First down and goal. Perfect opportunity here for Lamar Jackson to get going. He's going to hand it off to Henry. Henry's at the 5, running through the defender. He's down inside the 1-yard line, so it's going to be about a gain of 6 yards there. Second and goal coming up here. It is Buffalo in Kansas City. That'll be a fun one. Can Buffalo get over the hump and get a win there at Kansas City? So here we go. Under center is going to be Lamar Jackson. Lamar with the ball. He's going to hand it off to Henry. Henry rushing forward. And not able to get there. He gets back to the line of scrimmage if that's about it. But it's going to be third down and goal from the 1. Buffalo's at home. Wait, which is it? Let me check. I'll check. No, it's not. Sunday. Chiefs versus Bills. Chiefs versus Bills is the 4 o'clock game. Chiefs versus Bills is the 4 o'clock game. It's not Sunday night. Yeah, the Sunday night game is Seahawks versus Commanders. Third down and goal here. Ball's going to be snapped, fakes a handoff, looking under pressure, rolling out. Lamar throws the end zone. It is incomplete there. Trying to go to Isaiah Likely, not able to haul it in. Fourth and goal here, so not good here for the Ravens early. And fourth and goal at the 1. Do you go for it? Yeah, sorry, I won't be live for the Bills versus the Kansas City game. I'm not 100% sure about the night game. It doesn't look as interesting. I mean, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I usually do the Sunday night game, but I'll try the best that I can. So here we go. Fourth down and goal, 8.5 left here. Ball snap, rolling out. Lamar throws. It is caught. And a touchdown there. And Mark Andrews with the reception. So Mark Andrews in the end zone, touchdown. And the first touchdown of the night goes the way of the Ravens. Mark Andrews with the receiving touchdown there on fourth and goal. So they wanted to play it, might as well. I mean, you've been struggling all year. Nothing really going your way. You've got a lot of losses. Might as well take your opportunity. Mark Andrews with the reception there. And that'll be a good start for them. So big play there for the Ravens to take the lead here. They went 3-and-out on their first drive. Go for it on fourth down there. Able to get it. And the extra point attempt, it's up. It is good. So 7-3 here. And the Ravens have a good start to the night. So very solid start here tonight. Appreciate everybody for being here again. Make sure y'all tap that screen and make sure you guys follow as well. Would appreciate each and every one of y'all. So please make sure that you follow. Jillian, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. Salvador, thank you for the share. If you're on YouTube, please leave a thumbs up. Appreciate y'all. What's up, Rich? How are you doing tonight? Welcome. We got this one tonight. Yeah, so looking at those games. So Sunday night, we got the Seahawks at the Commanders. That is the Sunday night game. And yeah, the Chiefs are at the Bills. So we'll see how that one goes. The Chiefs are favored in that game, so that'll be an interesting one to keep up with. And then next Monday night, we got Cardinals and Cowboys. So that's the two games I plan on being live for this week. I'm sorry, I know that the Chiefs and Bills is definitely a better matchup, but unfortunately, they've got that at the 4 o'clock window, and I would not be ready to stream during that time, but I do appreciate that. And Jillian, thank you for the likes as well. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Salvador, Jillian, Jays, James, Railsbury, Michael, and Rich. Thank y'all for all tapping that screen. Appreciate y'all for being here as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'll be paying attention to those games here tonight. Thank you. Much love. Much appreciation. Thank you very much. Walter. What's up, Walter? How we doing? Welcome, Walter White. The one and only Walter White, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. But how's everybody doing tonight? And thank y'all for the gifts and the support as well. Andrew, thank you for that as well. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, I'm kind of paying attention to 3 different games, stuff like that. But yeah. And Andrew, thank you for the likes as well. I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to start. Next year, I'm going to have to make sure that I'm not in as many fantasy football leagues. Because all the different notifications I get, they drive me nuts. I've had to mute so many different leagues and stuff. Which is, I mean, it's not like it's a problem, right? Like, it's not that it's too much to do that as well. Halloween. It is Halloween. You do anything fun for Halloween? Any parties? Anybody giving out candy? Got a particular, you got a nice costume picked out? Anything in particular? Anybody doing anything? Because, I liked your username, Walter69, White67. That's something else, Walter. Something else, I tell you. Oh, man. I appreciate the support, Walter. 2 of the funniest numbers as of right now, right? I'm doing pretty well, Charles. How about yourself? A return here for the Dolphins down to about the 26, and that's where they'll start. Jillian, thank you so much here for the rose. Appreciate that. Thank you. And you're moving on up there in the second place there. Salvador, Jillian, and Slade, the top 3 there with the gifts. Thank you very much. Appreciate you so much. Seriously, it means the world. But, yeah, glad to have y'all in here. Sorry we don't really have the crowd. I think that might be on my end. I don't know exactly what the issue is, but is Jackson back? Yeah, Lamar Jackson is back tonight. Yeah, he is back tonight. Hoping that Derrick Henry can keep doing well as well. So, ball's going to be snapped here. Tua is going to try to do like a shovel pass here. Left side's going to be a big gain here. I think that's Achane with that, and he's going to get a first down there. A solid gain there of about 15 at the very least there. But a good solid gain there. And moving on down the field is going to be the Dolphins. Yeah, I think TikTok's got me shadow banned, honestly. It doesn't push out my stream as much, but I don't know. Maybe people aren't as interested as it used to be. I mean, I get it, though, because like a lot of people, I've seen like people do show the game here on TikTok quite a bit, but I can't do that. So, yeah. It is what it is, you know. 7:40 left here in the first. They're going to fake the hit. They're going to toss here to the left side. It's going to be Achane with a return. At the carry there, I mean, he's going to get about 6 yards. And second down at about 4 coming back. So, second and 4 coming up here for the Dolphins there. You're about to give some candy for Halloween. The Blue Rock, huh? You know, rock candy legitimately is so good. I used to love, like, if you'd ever go to these different places, they have the rock candy sticks. I used to love that stuff, man. That was, I could not give up that. You work on Halloween? I hate to break. I'm sorry, that's the case. I hand off here to Achane. He's going to lose yards. It's going to be third down. Kyle Hamilton able to get in the backfield and blow that one up. So I think they lose a couple. It'll be about 3rd down and 6. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Working on Halloween, it can be tough depending on what you're doing. If it's a public job where people will be there, definitely that makes it difficult as well. The blueberry is the best one. I know. I like the blueberry or the blue raspberry. I was always a cherry candy fan, to be honest with you. Like the Dum Dum Pops or whatever. I absolutely love cherry. But 3rd and 7 here for the Dolphins. Tua with the ball. Going to quick throw to the right side. It's going to be caught, I believe. Dolchich with the reception, the tight end, and he is going to get a solid gain of about 9, which is good enough for a first down. So Dolphins putting together a solid drive here. And honestly, I know it's early. I know it's very early, but the offense for the Dolphins has looked better than the offense for the Ravens. Yeah. Welcome, everybody, in here. Thank y'all for being here, and I appreciate y'all. Please make sure y'all tap on that screen if you are new. Would love to have you guys back in here as well. So 1st and 10 here. Tua looking. He's going to throw it right side. It is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 there. A little behind the receiver. And Bory, thank you for the likes. I appreciate that one. But yeah, working on Halloween. It is tough, you know. It is tough. But Christmas is around the corner, too. I mean, we got Thanksgiving coming up, stuff like that as well, but don't be surprised if the Christmas tree's up in the background here in not too long. Yeah, there's a setting with my there's definitely a setting with my camera that is making it look the way that it does right now. Anyway, they're going to hand off to Achane. Achane to the right side. He's got a big gap. He's got a first down and more. He's going to be out of bounds about the 21-yard line. A solid gain there. And a big first down to the Dolphins. Are going to keep their drive alive. Hey, boy, thank you for the continued like there. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. By telling your man Jarvis to score, you have a parlay that... Look, I'm trying, man. I'm happy with it. He's due for one. He hasn't scored in a couple games, so he hasn't. They haven't scored. He has not scored in a couple games, but I hope he can. Yeah, I got 3 games on right now. I'm watching the Dolphins versus the Ravens. I got the Hornets versus the Magic, and then I got the Hurricanes versus the Islanders. All 3 going on at the same time, man. It's a lot. But I hope he does. I hope he does for the sake of for the Hurricanes and for your parlay. So, but they're up 3-1 early. Second and 7 here, just inside the 20. And looking, throw to the side. It's going to be Gordon with the reception. He's going to get about 2, maybe 3 yards there. Go line for some NBA. You're never lying for the NBA. I mean, I'll be honest with you. If I'm doing NBA, it would mostly be the Hornets, but I'm not opposed to it, you know? I'm not opposed to it. I was working on trying to get a scoreboard for the NBA, but I love my Hornets, and that might be something I do as well. I haven't done one yet this season. I need a lie for your parlay, but not gonna lie. You put a wild one in. I mean, fair. We'll see if that is the case. And their second period just started that game, so there's plenty of time. Tua throw to the right side. It is caught about a gain of 3 yards. I think it's 4th and 1 coming up here. How many legs do you have on the parlay? And is it just like an NHL parlay or what? Balls are going to be snapped here, 4th and 1. They are going for it. There is a flag on the play. So let's see. Pre-snap penalty probably mean it's on the offense. So it is going to be on the offense, a false start. So a 5-yard penalty be 4th down and 6 here. So 4th down and 6 coming up. Is this like blurry? Hold on. Let me see if that's the case. I don't know. I can't really tell there. Can't really tell if that's blurry or not. All right, since it's a 4th down to 6, they're going to go for the field goal attempt here. And he misses it wide to the right. Not a far field goal. Oh, man, that's awful. It's about a 36-yarder. And he missed it. You got a 34-yarder. Somewhere in there. Not a long one, but he missed there. You kind of place the blame on Andy Dalton for the loss of Buffalo. No, 100%. No, I agree with that. I mean, he gave away the game. And, you know, I'll be honest with you. I know, like, stuff has came out that he broke a bone in his finger or something like that, or he hurt his thumb or hand in some way during that game. But at the same time, the fact that he played for it, he cost his team. If that were the case and you were feeling a lot of pain, you are a backup quarterback. You are not somebody who can overcome injuries like that. It's really difficult for you to play decent when you're 100% healthy, let alone with an injury. You had to let somebody know they had to take you out. How do you miss that chip shot? I know. I have no clue. I had a field goal from about that exact same range when I was in like 4th grade. I have no clue how they missed that, honestly. But I don't know, Tay. But welcome in here, Tay. How are you doing tonight? Appreciate y'all for being here, by the way. Appreciate you. Asha, you're bad. How about you? I'm doing okay. What are you mad about? Let me know. Lay it on me. This is a placed event. Let me know you're, as long as it's nothing personal or anything like that. I don't want you to have to share that, you know. But yeah, if you're willing to share it, if it's a sports thing or whatever, just let us know. You're happy that our Panthers are having a decent year finally? Yeah, no, I agree. Me too. I would like to see them play decent against the Packers. I mean, they don't even have to win for me to be happy. You know, like, I would like to just be in the game. I mean, of course I want to win, but if we could just be in the game. I just don't understand how you missed that kick. You're not even an Dolphins fan and you're mad. Do you have him on your fantasy team of sorts, or what could be the case? Is he on your fantasy team, perhaps? But I understand, like, it is kind of crazy that he missed that kick. No, you have him on nothing. Oh, wow. So, yeah, maybe it's just, just frustration there. It makes sense to miss kicks. I can't do it. Nah, I mean, I get that. I 100% understand that. I mean, he gets paid a lot of money, and that should have been an easy kick. I mean, if they want to hit me up, I'll do it. Hand off to Derrick Henry here for the Ravens. They're going to get about a yard there. Pay me, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, give me an opportunity kick. Well, I'll miss them for you for cheaper. That's what I'm going to start doing. That's what I have to do in the off season. I'm going to just start kicking. I'm just going to start kicking and posting YouTube videos or something. Be like, hey, sign me. Is Lamar back? Yes. Lamar Jackson is back tonight. He is back tonight. All right, 2nd and 9 here. And throw it to the side to Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers with the catch at a first down. He gets about 11 yards. He only needed 9, but a first down there. The Falcons game against the Colts can be very interesting. Yeah, it really could be. Lamar looks stiff. Yeah, he's got to. I mean, he's going to have to adjust and get used to playing and stuff like that again. But good to see that he's healthy. You know, it's going to take some time, but I think he'll be ready. Just give him a couple weeks. It's the perfect team to have to face when you got to get right. You know. And hand off to Henry, and he's going to get about 7 yards. Yeah, he's a little bit rusty, you know, but that's something to expect of a player that's been, you know, out for a little bit. But you know, Lamar, he'll get back. Get back fairly quick. Good player, you know. Appreciate y'all for being here. Appreciate the likes as well. 5.5K on those likes. 2nd and 4 coming up here. The pistol formation. He's got Derrick Henry in the backfield. Lamar with it. It's a bit of an option play. He's going to keep it himself and run forward. And he gets about a yard, maybe 2, but that's all he'll get on that play. So 34 seconds left. Clock is ticking down. We'll see if they're able to do anything else here. Yeah, he is kind of staying in the pocket. He may not be as mobile yet as he would like to be, but that doesn't mean that he won't. Right, like right there, for instance, he did a little bit of a run there. He didn't get much, but a little bit of a positive gain. And 3rd down and 4. They will have to snap the ball one more time. The 3rd down and 4 here. They will have to snap the ball once again. With it now. Looking, Lamar bobbing back and forth, run to the right side. He's going to throw wide open, likely. He's at the 40, the 30, the 25, out at about the 23-yard line is going to be the final play in the first quarter. But it's going to be a big game there. Knock it on the red zone door. And that's going to be a 1st down and 10 coming up here in the 2nd quarter. Just not Henry's season? Yeah. You would be surprised if the Panthers make the playoffs this year. I mean, I would be too. I just want them to have a good year. You know, I was hoping for 7 or more wins. So right now we are 3 wins away from that. So, like, it's possible for Carolina to get there. So, like, 7 wins or more, I think that's highly possible, you know. So just don't take your game for granted. Take it a week at a week and just see what happens. But as a fan, I don't have to be on the same situation as like the as the players. Like I can be like, yeah, sure. Let's look ahead at the schedule. But if you don't want your team to actually be doing that, like I hope that there's not a single Panthers fan that is looking what happens the week after Green Bay. Like they should focus on everything with Green Bay and then just take it a week at a time, That is all they need to focus on, which I assume they are. I think that that's something that they have definitely done, that they don't have any sort of kind of history or, success in the last few years that gives them any kind of way to warrant them to even consider looking ahead in the future to potential opponents. They need to work hard in every single game to get the result that they need, which is fine. But, especially that is huge for building culture. So we'll see exactly what that is for the Panthers. But the Panthers have stats again. They have stars again. Yeah, they do. They really do. They're finally developing players, looking good here. We'll see what the future holds, but looking good so far. A lot left here. You would love to beat Atlanta 30-0 again. Oh, I'd love to too, especially if it's in their house. That would be very awesome. That would be absolutely awesome. I'd give anything. That would be fantastic. And Bori, thank you for the likes there. Appreciate that. Welcome here. Y'all need to stop worried about Atlanta and worry about the Bucks. Lock in, bro. I mean, we'll worry about the Bucks when we get them, but that's what happened there. The Bucks are definitely somebody we'll focus on when we get to them as well. But you just have to see exactly how everything goes, right? Just a little bit at a time. That's who's leading, not the Falcons. No, I get that. But you got to focus on all of your division and stuff. So 1st and 10 here. They're going to hand the ball off. It's going to be Henry. Henry with the carry. He's going to get about 3 there. So 2nd down coming up here. For sure they're going to focus on the Bucks, but that's not until like towards the end of the season. So like I said just a minute ago, though, you got to focus on other ones as well. The Bucks are there for sure, but like that's way, 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 way down towards the end of the season. That's like, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 2 of our last 4 games, if not our last 3 games. So we'll focus on them when we get there, but we got a long way to go until we really have to worry about the Bucks. Could be wrong, but our bye week's coming up fast. I think it's week 14. Week 14 is our bye week, so I think it's in 5 weeks. All right, Lamar going back, looking. Throw left side. It's going to be Andrews. Andrews into the end zone. And 2 touchdowns tonight for the tight end, Mark Andrews. And Lamar, 2 passing touchdowns. It's 13-3. Pinning the extra point. I'm doing pretty good, I drop. Welcome in here. How are you doing? Welcome. But another passing touchdown, Mark Andrews and Lamar having a good connection here tonight. And the extra point would make it 14-3 here. Ravens looking good now. Can they get back on the right track? A win here, making them 3-5, definitely is going to make them feel good. And the extra point attempt coming up here from Loop. Ball's going to be snapped. The kick is up. It's down the middle. So it's 14-3 here. Baltimore looking good here tonight. Early. But I think for the likes there, I drop beats. Thank you. Andrew feels good. Oh, for sure. What do I want to win? I actually have fantasy implications. That's about it. But yeah, your friend is a Ravens fan. I know that she's happy. Yeah, she's got to be happy right now. Facing the Dolphins is definitely a get-right team for sure, but definitely everything that's going on that way too. You got to love that, right? So pretty significant there for sure. Yeah. Already 2 receiving touchdowns. Huge night for him. How are the Ravens looking with Lamar? Much better. He's got 2 passing touchdowns already through the first quarter and then 50 seconds of this one. So he looked a little rusty to begin with, maybe not as mobile as usual, but he's looking a lot better in general. But welcome, Cody. How are you? But yeah, any Ravens fans got to be happy right now, though. 14-3 and a touchback here on the Dolphins. So now the Dolphins will get it at their 25-yard line, I believe. Good thing. Glad to hear. 2 tight end packages runs the NFL period. Yeah. I mean, when you've got a running back like Lamar Jackson, like Derrick Henry, paired with a quarterback that can run like Lamar Jackson, it's a really, really good duo. And it's honestly really good. So we'll and when you have a 2 tight end set and being able to run out of that, that's 2. And they have 2 great tight ends. Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely, are very good. You're looking forward to Monday night because it's first game for UNC men's basketball. Yeah, no, I get that. Colin Sexton points right now. I can't tell right this second. Washington with it. He's going to run to the left side. He's going to get about 7 yards there. Yeah. Let me see. Let me look what Sexton's got. I don't know his exact amount. He's been in tonight. He's hit some buckets, I'll tell you that much. He's got 16 points right now. 16 points for Sexton. You want to see Lamar run the clock? I mean, yeah, get some run plays tonight. I expect to get more there for sure. Hopefully UNC football wins. Who does UNC play tomorrow night? 2nd and 3 here for the Dolphins. By the way, they have the ball at about the 43-yard line. They're going to toss it back here to Achane. Achane going to rush for it. He gets not for a first down about the 49-yard line. Still on their own side of the field, but almost there. Syracuse. They might get that done. They very well could get that done here tonight or tomorrow night against Syracuse. All right, so first down and 10 here for the Dolphins. Fakes handoff to Achane. He's going to throw to the left side. It is caught by the tight end, but I think he's a yard short of the first down. He is going to be first short there. It's Dulcich, the wide receiver, the tight end. Why are the Dolphins so bad? I think there might be a coaching problem here. I'm not 100% sure, what exactly what the answer is, but I do think that might be a little bit of an issue. Lappa fan, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. Thank you. So I'm not 100% sure, but I do feel like coaching contributed to it in some way. They haven't been able to do anything. Also, they've had some injuries that have kind of hurt them. Tua going deep, right side wide open. It is caught. Jaylen Waddle's going to have a reception inside the 10-yard line, down about the 6-yard line. It's going to be first down and goal. But there is a flag on the play. Let's see what the call is. Coach or quarterback? I think it's a little bit of both. I think I don't know. I honestly am not. Tua's had some good moments, but I don't know. It might be time to. The Tua experiment might be over. So we'll see. That Miami game we won, I thought was going to lose. Yeah, able to come back was good, though, you know. There is a flag on the play. Let's see what the call is here, and that'll determine exactly what the call is here. Waiting to see what they're calling. So personal foul on the offense. It looks like they're going to call a trip there. So that big throw to Waddle will not count, and that's going to back up. That's going to back up the Dolphins there. So that big play that they had down about the 6 or 7 yard line, and I cannot believe that I just said that, but yeah, up at about that range. But yeah, that's going to back him up. It's going to be, instead of being second down and short, it's going to be long, long, long way down there. And Gordon gets called for it. Gordon is not happy about it. It definitely, I don't think it was a trip, but I don't know. So it's going to be second down and 16. So second down and 16. So second and 1 becomes second and 16 after a 15-yard personal foul. Tua goes back, going to throw it left side again. He's got a receiver open. Did he get his feet in? No, he did not. He's out of bounds, so it's going to be third and 16 here. We need a coach. Any ideas? Are you talking about like the Dolphins or who in particular? Which team? LSU? I don't know. I mean, what is it? Do you think that like the Ole Miss coach is Kifflin or whatever might be able to get there? Or, I mean, I feel like you always got to call Nick Saban just to see if he wants an opportunity. You know, with the history as well as like Nick Saban's just a good coach. Dolphins need a new coach. Who would I pick? So I'm big into the offensive minded. I mean, Joe Brady's definitely a potential one that you could go for. It seems like the Buccaneers offensive coordinators have been pretty good. I can't really think of who the offensive coordinator is for the Bucs right now, but that might be one. I'm trying to think of other teams as well. But like Joe Brady might be one that you might take a look at there. We need to find a way to play better away from Charlotte. Yeah, no, I agree 100%. So, by the way, the Dolphins are going to punt it away, and the Ravens are going to have a return here. He's at the 20, and he's going to be down about the 24-yard line. So, down about the 23 or 24-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens are going to get back to it here. So, it'll be first and 10, 10:38 left here in the second quarter. But yeah, there's I don't know. There's always John Gruden is a potential guy that, I mean, whether it be college or NFL, might be worth a shot. Yeah, the Panthers need to play better away from Charlotte. Maybe they can do that at Lambeau Field. I know it's going to be a tough one, but hey, just give it a chance. Do the best you can and see what happens, right? And if you're watching on YouTube, please leave a thumbs up. We greatly appreciate you. Thank you very much. And again, big shout out to all the likers here. We got Bori, Salvador, I Drop Beats, Lapafan, Jillian Bailey, James Barber, Andrew, and Rails. Thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate that. If y'all keep tapping that screen, helps me out tremendously. So thank you guys. So yeah, that is on a bit of a commercial break there. Joseph, thank you for the likes as well. But yeah. I just looked at the schedule. Why are we playing the 49ers on Monday night? Why are we playing the 49ers on Monday night or what? I mean, it's why are you asking me why we're playing them on a Monday night? I mean, that's just how it is. That's our primetime game, you know. Need to cover 8 tonight. We'll see if that is the case. And Musso, thank you for the likes there. Appreciate you. Thank you. Robert, thank you for the likes too. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. But yeah, we'll see if they'll cover the 8 tonight. I mean, right now they're definitely up by more than 8. But what'll be the case for the remainder of the game? But thank you guys very much. Appreciate y'all for being here. Anybody excited for Halloween? Anybody dressing up or doing anything like that? And Musa coming in with the cowboy hat and mustache. I'm so sorry if it doesn't actually show up on the screen. But thank you so much for the gift there. Robert, thank you for the gifts as well. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Musa. I do appreciate that. I don't know why it doesn't show up the hat sometimes, but I do appreciate the gift. Thank you. I don't know what it's doing. It's like it doesn't want to detect my camera, but I'm clearly there. If we go 9, yeah, thank you. And what? Thank you for what you do. Hey, for sure, Musa. Thank you for the gifts and appreciate that as well. Lamar Jackson's gonna be sacked. He's gonna lose a lot of yards. It's about 11 yards. But thank you so much, Musa. I do appreciate that. If we can go to 9 and 8, you'll be happy. If we go 9 and 8, I'll be beyond happy there for sure. I mean, honestly. I would be very happy. I mean, like I said, my hope is like 7 wins would make me feel like we've done better. And then that alone, if we were able to get to that many, that would be just exponentially better in my opinion. All right, here we go. Hand off to Henry. Henry gets into the secondary. A big run. It was 2nd and 20, but he's going to rush forward. He gets about 17. No, not 17. He probably got about 16 there. Solid run on that one. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 6. So he got 14 officially. But a really solid gain there. Here we go, 3rd down and 6. Definitely more manageable after losing about 10 yards on that first play. And Lamar in the shotgun formation. Justice Hill is in the game right now. And what'll happen here? Throw here to the right side. And incomplete there. Trying to go to Rashad Bateman. He wants a penalty. There is going to be a flag there, but I think they're going to call that on Bateman. There's a very late flag, but I think they're going to call that on Bateman for talking to the ref. So that should back them up quite a bit. Yep. So they added a 15-yard penalty there against the Ravens there for unsportsmanlike conduct on Rashad Bateman. Yelling at the referee there. So that's going to back them up quite a bit there. So unfortunate circumstance there for the Ravens, but in the grand scheme of things, as long as the point's pretty good, it doesn't change a whole lot. But rough overall for them. A rookie Waddle. Yes, he is, Robert. T-Mac is absolutely doing amazing. Also, I'm not going to lie, we've seen quite a bit of good from Jimmy Horn as well. Jimmy Horn Jr., when he has played. I know he's not played a lot, but he's had some good moments. So the ball is going to be kicked and away. Dolphins are going to get it here inside the 30. There is a flag on the return. He's at the 35, at the 40, at the 45, at the 50. Going to come back in. He's going to be down about the 40-yard line, but a solid return there. And there is a penalty flag there. Let's see what the call is. Holding on the kicking team. So that's going to be added to the end of the play. So holding there called against the Ravens. So that's going to give even more yards to the Dolphins. So it'll be 1st down and 10 at the 38-yard line. So a solid return there. So 1st down and 10 coming up for the Dolphins, and they're already within field goal range, but they definitely, I mean, they should be in field goal range, but of course we just seen that wasn't the case a little bit earlier as they missed one. So 1st down and 10 here, 8:49. They have the ball at the, I think it is the 28. Going back. Tua's going to throw. It's going to be in the dirty incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up here. And yeah, the ball's at the 29-yard line. Sorry. Bryce Young is getting better game by game. Yeah, no, I agree. I think Bryce has looked better. He's had some circumstances which, kind of preventing. It's not really his fault, some of the stuff that's going on there, but I'm not saying he's played phenomenal. But he's definitely doing better, bouncing back. If he can learn not to turn the ball over with fumbles, I'd be happy. Like, interception-wise, I'm not really upset about how he's done. But right now, looking okay. So 2nd down and 10. Is Bryce coming back versus Green Bay? We don't know yet. Hopeful, but not 100% sure. Tua going to throw over the middle. It's going to be incomplete. And 3rd and 10 coming up here. Yo, what's up, Ray? How we doing? Welcome in here. Hey, Ray, thank you for the likes. Appreciate you. Thank you. And waiting to see here. So it's going to be 3rd down and 10 here for the Dolphins. They've not gained a single yard after that good return that they had. With it now, Tua going back under pressure, throw to the side. It will be caught. And they're going to get about 4 out of bounds about the 25-yard line. Achane with a reception there. So it's going to be 4th down and about 6 here. And a long field goal. Well, it's not a long field goal, but they just missed one a minute ago. So we'll see if he can this time. 4th and 6 here. Be about a 40-some yarder. And we'll see if they can make it here. Redemption potentially. So Patterson on the kick here. It's a 43-yard attempt. The kick, it's up. It is down the middle and good. And it'll be 14-6. So 7 minutes, 57 seconds remain here. 7 minutes, and then it'll be kickoff time as soon as they get back. Good chance for them here. But welcome everybody in here. But thank y'all for the likes, by the way. 12.9K likes already. Thank you guys for being here. It means a lot. And I hope everybody's having a good day. Getting ready for the upcoming holiday tomorrow. It is Halloween. So you checked and seen something. Said Bryce Young did full practice. Yeah, he did a full practice today. So that is a good sign. I just hope that everything should be good. You know, we'll see through the weekend how everything goes. But I know like gameplay stuff like that. Plus, I don't know how conservative they're going to be with everything. Like if they want to just be like, okay, we don't want to risk anything. But yeah, if he's good to go, I think he'll be good to go. I think he'll play, but just want to make sure. You know, I think LaMelo going to get 6 more points. Probably, I don't know actually. 5:17 left of this one. I hope so, but I don't know if that is the case, honestly. I hope so, but they're struggling right now. I'll say that tonight. It has not been a good night for the Hornets. Not shooting the ball well at all for some reason. I would hope so. I would really hope that they would be doing better, but for some reason it's just not going their way. But would love to see him get some more tonight. They're definitely struggling to get it going, but and thank you for the likes if you're watching on YouTube. Appreciate you. Make sure y'all leave a thumbs up as well. Appreciate that. That definitely helps. The way the Green Bay plays at their house, where easy. No, I get that. That's a valid understanding. The next NFL commentator, Mylk. Thank you, Mr. Magic. How are you doing? So kickoff time here. Ravens get ready to get the ball back, and it's going to be caught just inside the 5. And Mitchell with the return to about the 27-yard line. So that is where the Ravens will go to work. Anybody got any been to a haunted house or anything like that for the holiday? Anybody done anything fun like that? Go to a haunted house, anything? A scare attraction? You think of Bryce Place? Or if he doesn't, the Packers will still beat the dog out of the Panthers. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I think the Panthers are better off with Bryce than without him, for sure. I'm hoping, though. You miss the old play. I mean, it really depends on the defense, to be 100% honest with you. You going to a pumpkin patch tomorrow? That'll be fun. First and 10 here for the Ravens. They're going to have it here at their own 28-yard lines where they're officially marked. Throw to Mitchell. Mitchell with a reception. And he gets about 7 yards on that one. I actually like the new kickoff. I don't know if that's really a popular opinion. I mean, a lot of people love to hate things when they change. But I really think that the new kick is better. I think it's much better. I think that it's more entertaining. We're actually getting returns, and it punishes you for just kicking it out of bounds. So there's an incentive. It's safer. And that's why I really like it. I think it's really fun. And off to the right side is going to be Henry, and 2nd and 3. He gets about a yard, maybe 2, depending on where they spot him. Your defense kept up with your Cowboys, but got absolutely knocked like a bit of Buffalo, so I don't know. Well, when they're getting short field like that all the time, Ledez, it's kind of different, you know? I mean, it's really hard when we're giving up short field circumstances. It's really hard for them to do that. Also, I wasn't happy with the play calling. I'm not a big fan of Ejiro Evero, the defensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers. He didn't adjust well during that game to the run play. So, I don't know. It really just depends on what kind of defense that we get. But, I don't know. Hand off to Henry to the left side. It's 3rd down and 1. He can't get there. So, 3rd down and 1. They will be short. And 4th down coming up. And Jillian, thank you for the likes. Appreciate you. You're welcome. And thank you for the support as always. But yeah, no, it is. The Panthers, it's been kind of, I don't know, hit or miss. Because, like, they've had good run defense games, but I don't know. They're definitely struggling here. But 4th down and 1 here for the Ravens. They're going to punt it away. They're still up by 8 points. 5:50 left in the second quarter. And we'll see what they do here. And the kick is away. Washington back to return it. He's going to have it bounce into the end zone touchback here. Give up 40 at home was uncalled for. No, I agree. I agree as well. I'm just saying that, like, when you're giving up short field circumstances like that, that's a big problem with that, you know? When you're giving up such a short field, the way that Panthers did, that makes it harder. You know, it's kind of the truth. When you're throwing the ball, turn it over, and they're going to have it 1st down and 10 or 1st and goal, you know, like 1st and 10 at the, like, 15 or whatever. It's just not how that works. It's not a recipe for success. And they still played well in general. Like, the Bills played well in general. But also when they're getting gifts constantly, you know, I think, 3 turnovers for Andy Dalton himself. And it is too hard to come back from that one. Glad your Broncos are rolling right now. Yeah, they're in a bit of a tough situation, to be honest with you, though. I mean, the whole AFC West, very close with each other. Seeing exactly what's going to be the case there is pretty good. Panthers of the pack. Panthers. I'm never going to, pick against my team, okay? But, and don't worry, my Panthers going to beat your 49ers on Monday Night Football. Hopefully. But yeah, no, I'm always gonna pick my Panthers. It's gonna be tough, but a man can dream. A man can dream, you know. But it is what it is, right? Probably we are so hurt all our. I mean, yeah, but you're winning without your starters. You're winning without your starters at this point, and it's like, I don't know. It almost feels like Mac Jones might be the next starter. I don't know. I know, but I also don't know just because of how much that Brock Purdy's getting paid. But it almost feels like there's a quarterback controversy there. But it's just, I mean, but they're not going to do that one. Stop. What do you mean stop? There's no way. I mean, stop. Like what? You like him, but I'm just saying, like he's been playing good with less. But Purdy, I mean, I get it. I'm just saying that like Purdy. I'm just saying. We have to out the number of the fan base at the bank. Yeah, no, for sure. We need to win at home for sure. Yo, what's up, Torchy? How are you doing? We face each other. It's Love's birthday. Okay, it is. I guess that one's Love's birthday. Torchy, thank you for the likes. Appreciate you. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that, Jaylen. It's tough, but, you know, it is what it is. Ball snap to Tua. Tua's going to hit it off to the right side. I mean, Purdy gets paid way too much to bench him. So, like, they would end up trading him here. You mean Max shadowed the GOAT? So, I mean, yeah, it wasn't. I don't think he did, actually. I don't think Mac Jones was there when Brady was there. I'll tell you what. So Kyle Shanahan has said that he really wanted Mac Jones before. He wanted Mac. He did. I didn't think he did. Because I thought Brady was gone to Tampa Bay by that time. Because Mac Jones was drafted in like 21, 22. And Brady left Tampa in his last year was like the 2018, 2019 season, I think. Or the 2019, 2020 season. Because I think I might be wrong, but I didn't think they were there at the same time, but maybe so. But I know that that Kyle Shanahan loved Mac Jones, and he wanted Mac Jones, but he convinced himself to get Trey Lance instead. And he's got a love for, you know, him over Purdy. But I mean, Purdy's done good for them, but he pays so much. I'll tell you what, if they really want Mac Jones, they'll trade Purdy away. Brady's was 19 to 20 there. Tina, thank you so much for the gift there. Appreciate it. Thank you for the rose. Appreciate it. But yeah, no, like it would take a lot. It would take a lot for that to be the case. All right, here we go. There is a penalty flag here on the Dolphins. Yeah, okay. When was Mac Jones? He turned out court. Yeah, I mean, trade him, get something for him. Might as well. I saw a rumor that the Vikings are trying to trade for Kirk Cousins, and I want it to happen so much because I got so much crap in here that one day where I was like, the Vikings should have extended Kirk Cousins, and people told me that I was crazy. I had Vikings fans telling me, no, you don't know what you're talking about. That was a bad decision. They should have never done that. And now, if they trade for him, I'm not going to let them hear the end of it. I will let them know. How I feel about that one. Yo, what's up, Kyle? How we doing? We're just watching some football. I was watching some basketball too, but no way. Yes way. And Washington with it on 2nd and 15. He's going to get some yards, about half of them. So Malik Washington, maybe a little shaken up. No, 3rd down here. But just enjoying some football, having some fun. Are you committed to Purdy, Jillian? Because, I mean, look, you may have put money, you may have put commitment into that man, but there's another one waiting that's looked good. So, sometimes you got to move on, especially if that was the first love, because he was there first. You know, that's who Kyle Shanahan liked more. And sometimes it's just kind of how it is. 3rd and 7, there is a pre-snap penalty here, or they're at least calling the whistle. The timeout taken. You like him, but you're really loving Mac lately. Thinking about changing. Are Justice Hill or DeAndre Hopkins in the game? Justice Hill has been in. Hopkins, I think I've seen him tonight. I don't know if he's been targeted. No, so no targets for Hopkins here tonight. But yeah, no targets here tonight. Unfortunately, the Hornets lost tonight to the Magic. I don't know, man. It was looking good, but now it's not. Big week this week. Number 4 Mooresville versus number 10 Lake Norman. Tomorrow, biggest rival, and it's on TV. Heck yeah. If I have the opportunity to watch it, I will for sure. Any targets for Hill? Hill's had a carry, I know that. But receiving, no receiving. Oh wow, no rushes either. Actually, I thought that he had an opportunity to rush, but no, he's not had a rushing opportunity either. And Jillian, thank you for the continued likes as well, and appreciate the dialogue. But yeah, no, it's I don't know. Justice Hill's not been incorporated here. Going back to a throw to the right side, it's caught. Waddle with the reception and a first down here for the Dolphins, but that'll be a good one there. It'll be on whatever WCCB show it is for you, view or streamed on. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'll see about that. Usually I try to check that. I just have YouTube TV, so I think I know which one WCCB is, but I'll take it for sure. If our rookie wideout doesn't win Rookie of the Year, there's something wrong. I think that there's a chance that he doesn't win unless he has like a big game. A throw to Waddle, it's going to be a big game and a first down about the 39 inside Ravens territory. Now, I would love to see T-Mac get the Rookie of the Year, but I don't know if he will. And the reason why I don't think he will is because of the kind of year that we've seen out of like Emeka Egbuka, as well as Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren has had an unreal year for the Colts. A lot of touchdowns and stuff. I haven't seen the statistics, but it feels like he's almost having a year on par, if not better, than Brock Bowers last year, which is kind of wild. My game's ahead of yours? Oh, no. What are you watching it on? Are you like watching it on like YouTube TV or something? Or no, you'd have to be watching it on Prime somehow. And to the right side is going to be Washington with a carry. He's going to get 40. Gets about 3, maybe 4. And second down coming up. 2:45 left here in the second, by the way. There is a player down right here. It looks like Ollie Gordon. Ollie Gordon down, shaking up for the Dolphins. Hopefully he's okay. The trainers coming out to check on him. But yeah, no problem, Jeff Montana. Anytime you got any questions, let me know. I'll try to do the best I can. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, please give a thumbs up. Appreciate y'all as well. Can we please give the ball to the best running back? Let's put in the work. No, I agree. I do agree. I do think that Rico Dowdle has deserved to be the number one back. I mean, I know that like Chuba Hubbard has done a lot for us, and it doesn't mean you have to take him out. But if you're in like a 3rd and 1 situation, bring in Chuba for sure. But like on 1st and 2nd down, let Rico in, you know, or if you have a goal line situation, bring in Chuba. But like at the same time, like it's just rotating drives makes running backs get cold. It could be a streaky thing. They can't continue to do what they need to do. But run the ball with Rico Dowdle is going to give us more opportunities. Run the clock, more possession, and the more possession we have without turning the ball over or anything in that regard, right, is the better chances we have to prevent them from scoring. Because, I mean, seriously, if you have the ball longer than your opponent, then that's less opportunity for them to score. So if you're able to run the ball and stop the run, which is like the things Carolina's focused on, but they definitely struggled with last week, then that is how you win games. That's how you win games. So simple as that. And we'll just have to see exactly what the case is going forward. But yeah, Rico Dowdle 100% deserves to be the starter for Carolina, in my opinion. It's tough, though. It is tough. But yeah, I really like that. There's rumors, though. I will say one thing that does concern me is how sometimes I feel like Dave Canales can be set in his ways and how he runs things. Like he doesn't really push for certain things to happen, or if he believes that like this way the structure was at one point needs to stay that way. I don't know if his adaptability is there all the time. But I'm afraid that he might get too set in his way that not want to move on from Chuba being the number one running back. And the only way they can do that is if they've released players in the past, like I think they did with DJ Johnson. They were playing him way too much, so they cut him, which gave our rookie defensive edges opportunities to play more. I'm afraid that might be the case with Chuba and Rico. I mean, I don't know if this will be the case. I know I think it was a rumor that came around that the Patriots called and inquired about Chuba Hubbard, which I don't know if Carolina would be willing to do that. But I mean, whatever, if the price is right, you got to at least consider it. And I would be totally fine with having Rico, potentially extending Rico, and then going with Rico and Jonathan Brooks. Next year, hand off to Achane. Achane to the right side. He's going to be inside the 25. But a first down there, down at the 26-yard line. Or I'm sorry, about the 21-yard line. But a big gain there. It's going to be first down and 10 here for the Dolphins moving the chains. We need to re-sign him in the offseason, without a doubt. Rico needs to be re-signed and extended. I would try to extend him now, honestly, especially if you trade Chuba. Miami's getting you annoying. No, I get that. I get that, Seth. They're sticking around. They've not honestly been terrible this year. I mean, I know they've not won a lot. By the way, 2-minute warning. But I know they haven't won a lot, but they definitely have had some interesting moments for sure. And if you're watching on YouTube, please leave a thumbs up. Would appreciate you, and make sure you subscribe. I'd love to have you back in here. But yeah, no, it's excuse me, it's a lot of pardon me. A lot to decide. There's a lot of decisions to be made, but I do trust Dan Morgan. I feel like Dan Morgan has done quite a bit. Yeah, y'all doing all right tonight, though? Everybody having a good night tonight? But yeah, that is at the 2-minute warning, and then my hockey game is at the half as well. So obviously the Super Bowl 50 loss was not on Cam Newton. We just played a good Denver team. Yeah, I mean, the defense they had definitely made it tough on us too. OKC is about to be 6-0. Right. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, they got depth. They got a lot of good players and stuff as well. So yeah, OKC is a good team, top to bottom. Who's got the ball right now? It's the Dolphins. Dolphins have it. They have it first down and 10 at the 21-yard line. So they're 21 yards away from the end zone. So they're inside Baltimore territory. But we just hit the 2-minute warning. So yeah, Tua 134 passing yards here tonight. He's 13 for 17. Lamar Jackson is 6 for 9, 81 yards and 2 touchdown passes. So good night for him as well. Still early, but good start nevertheless. All right, so first down at 10 here for the Dolphins. Tua's under center here. Handed off here to Achane to the right side. He's going to get stood up at the line. No gain, so second and 10 here. And welcome everybody in here. Appreciate y'all for being here as well. Make sure y'all tap that screen and follow. Love to have you back in here. William, thank you for the likes. So who is going to come out on top? By the way, the voting here on YouTube, 75% voted that the Ravens are going to win tonight. Second and 9 here. Hand off to the right side. And Achane's going to get about 7 yards on second and 9. So it's going to be about third down and 2. Here's Richie. Hold on. Here we go. 1:11 there. At a timeout taken. So that is the first timeout there. Ravens get the ball to start the second half. Yep. Is your pack going to upset the Jackets? I'm going to say no. They might keep it close, but upset, no. it'll take a lot to do that. So they might get destroyed. I mean, they might do like they did with Notre Dame. They kept it close in the first quarter or the first half, but everything just kind of get blown apart in the second half. So maybe they'll keep it interesting, but I do think Georgia Tech will end up being pretty decent here. So we'll see. But a man can hope, right? A man can hope. But at the same time, I kind of also don't hope because I don't really want an extension for Dave Doran. I kind of would like to move on from him. So if they struggle, that'd be better. A handoff here, run to left side for Achane. He's going to lose a yard. It's going to be 4th down. So big 4th down here. And will the Dolphins go for the field goal or try to get a touchdown? Love to see Malik Washington touchdown. Yeah, we'll see if they go to Washington. They have a couple times. He had a big play called back 1 point due to a penalty. But yeah, we'll see if he gets some touches here. 4th down and 2. I don't know. They are lining up to go for it. So the Dolphins, 4th down and 2. They realize they're already in a bad situation, so you got to go for it. So 4th and 2 here, shotgun formation for Tua. Can they snap the ball and get a first down? Ball snapped here. Tua looking, throw back of the end zone. It is way overthrowing his receiver. Turnover on downs. It'll be Ravens ball, 1st and 10. And turnover on downs. 1:04 left here. The Ravens will have the opportunity to go score. And the crowd is not happy with that one. I really don't see UNC football making a bowl game this year. Yeah, I don't either, honestly. Ravens defense has been playing well. I mean, they've been doing pretty decent overall, right? They've got some good players, but no, for sure, I see what you're saying. They've looked good, but that's what you would hope against like a team like the Dolphins. So 1st and 10 here. 1:04 left in the second quarter. Ball snapped here. Lamar under pressure. Rolling out, looking. He throws it down the field. It is. I believe it is caught. So 2nd and 10 here. So he did not catch it. I thought he caught it, but he didn't. Again, they're pinned back at their own 13-yard line, so would have to go 87 yards, but still a long way to go. The shotgun formation here. And Lori thinking for the likes here. Lamar looking down the field. Under pressure. He's going to throw it here. It's going to be Justice Hill with a reception. And he's going to get about 4 yards there. So Justice Hill with a reception and 4 yards. Ravens defense been playing well. Yeah. So timeout taken by Miami. 46 seconds left here. It'll be 3rd down. So 3rd and 6. About 3rd and 6 coming up. So that means that it's going to be an opportunity for Miami to get a stop, get the ball back to try to score before halftime. Of course, being down by 8 points, if they would have took that field goal a minute ago, it would have been good for them. So Bill Belichick is the reason why UNC football is down this year. It's basically a new. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, what was it? They had I can't remember how many, transfers was like. God, what was it? 80, 60, 80, 40, somewhere in that range, right? It was a lot. It was a lot of transfers, and it's hard to be successful when you have so many different new people in there and a new program. But they've done pretty bad. So, go Ravens, says Parlay Queen. How are you doing? Welcome in here. Ravens looking good here. 3rd and 5 though. Can they get a first down to keep this drive alive? Lamar going back, quick throw to the right side. It's going to be caught by Rashad Bateman, and he'll be a few yards short of the first down. But there is a flag on the play. 70? Yeah, that's insane. That's so many new players. There's a flag on the play here. Let's see what the call is. Again, Bateman was like 3, maybe 4 yards short of the first down, so let's see what the call is. Offsides on the offense. Penalties decline. It will be 4th down. So Offside on the offense there. Zay Flowers lining up offside there. Hopefully it is on Miami. It was actually on the Ravens themselves. So they are going to have to punt it away nevertheless. And Dolphins will get the ball back. They have only one timeout, 4th down at 41 seconds remaining. The ball's going to be snapped, and the kick is away. And it's going to be Washington with it inside the 20, moving back and forth. He's down about the 18-yard line. And it'll be 30 seconds here for Tua to try to get the team down the field quickly. So wouldn't be surprised if they take a shot down the field, because they desperately need the points. They're a team that's been struggling, and they're hoping for a win. So it would take a lot for them to actually get back into it. So. By the way, Chop Robinson, the defensive end there for the Dolphins, has been ruled out of the game with a concussion. One flag. You don't understand. How can an offensive player be offside? If he lines up offside, so like say he's stepping on the where the line of scrimmage would be before the play starts, that's how it happens. They're going to hand off here to Achane. Achane around the left side. He's going to cut back. He's got a first down about the 33-yard line. Or they're going to mark him at the 32. And they're going to use their timeout. So first down and 10 here. So big first down here. We'll see if they do anything with it. Mark, thank you for the likes. How are you doing tonight, Mark? Welcome. So first down and 10 here. They show the kicker for the Dolphins warming up there. We'll see. Yo, what's up, Mark? How we doing? Appreciate that one. Hydrated. Appreciate you. Thank you. So first down and 10 here for the Dolphins. 24 seconds, no timeouts remaining. Tua, fakes handoff. Looking down the field. He wants to launch it. He's going to throw it to Achane on the side. He's going to run out of bounds after getting 2 and step out there. But yeah, welcome in here. Hope everybody's having a good night as well. So they got 2 yards. There's 19 seconds left. They officially have it marked as a 1 yard. So here we go. 2nd and 9 here. Going back. Tua looking. Launches. Down the field. It's caught. It's Dulcich with the reception. The tight end has it about the 50, but a big gain there. And they're moving on down the field. Mark, thank you for the like there. So 4 seconds left here. They're going to clock it. So there's 4 seconds left. They have the ball at the 49. There's no way they go for a field goal attempt here, but maybe they have a Hail Mary ahead. Unless they can do like a crazy quick throw out to the side and get a first down and out of bounds, but it's not looking good for that either. But second down and 10 coming up here. And they're not really near field goal range. They're going to do a quick out here. It was throw and incomplete. 1 second left, so that was risky. So 1 second left. So there's 1 second left here for the Dolphins to try to get a miracle play going. So 3rd down and 10 here. And the ball's going to be snapped to looking. He's just going to have to launch it. Going for the Hail Mary. He's under pressure. He'll be sacked. So a sack comes in there. So a sack there to end the halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll be the final score. Well, the halftime score, 14-6. And a big lead there, ladies and gentlemen. A big lead there. So it'll be halftime there, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, halftime there. But how we doing? And I'm gonna be watching this hockey game here. I'll see you back in the third quarter. All right, sounds good. I'm gonna be watching this hockey game here. Carolina with it, trying to pass around, try to do something. There's 17 minutes left of the third period there, so we'll see how that one goes. And Mark, thank you for that. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm thinking about, I'm thinking about watching my teams for like basketball and hockey. I think I'm gonna watch. I'm thinking about like watching my teams in basketball and hockey on stream for a bit. Have I seen the score of the Chicago Blackhawks game? No, I'll check it out right now. Let's see. Live reaction to this. The Blackhawks game. Yeah, they're down 4-1 on the Jets. I mean, the Jets were good last year, so, I mean, that kind of makes sense. The Jets have been really good. I don't have as much faith in the Blackhawks anyway, you know? But I do see that, yeah. I mean, that's, just because of how good the Jets have been, right? Yeah, so, like, let's see here. So, Hurricanes are up 4-1 on the Islanders right now. The Sabres and the Bruins are tied 3 apiece, and they're almost through the third period. They'll go to overtime. Flames and Senators are tied at 3, so a battle there in Canada. And they're tied at 3 in overtime. 2-2 between the Canucks and the Blues at the end of the second period there. Penguins and Wild are tied at 1, 35 seconds left in the second. And then 4-1 for the Jets and the Blackhawks there. They just ended the second period. And then Rangers Oilers tied at 1, 3:16 left in the first there. Lightning beat the Stars 2-1. Flyers beat the Predators 4-1. Devils and Sharks play later, as well as the Red Wings and the Kings. So that's kind of the hockey situation. MLB, it looks like it's gonna be Toronto winning. I mean, Toronto's just one game away. That'll be tomorrow, so Halloween night. Will the Dodgers and the Blue? How will that go? A lot of questions there. But I think it'll be fun nevertheless. And New York Islanders are going to go on the power play. And we got about 9.5 minutes left until the Ravens versus Dolphins game is back. So 9.5 minutes. So if you need to go grab a drink, get you some popcorn, something like that, go get it done. I will be paying attention, though, here to the side of the Islanders versus Hurricanes game. So Carolina has it their defensive zone trying to get it back out here. Palmieri's got it. And it's a loose puck potentially here. Riley going down the ice. Carolina potentially short-handed. Riley with a shot goes high and wide. And Carolina on the PK trying to get a stop. Carolina's PK looking good here, sending the puck back into the zone of the Islanders. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll do my teams and stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't know how that will go. Anyway, with now Hyman going around. Mary under pressure. It's going to be Horvat with a pass there. It's going to be behind the net. Mary. Islanders all with it. Schaefer. Mary. And it's going to be knocked away by the Canes. So 50 seconds left on the power play. Looking good. So 37 seconds left on the power play here for the Islanders. Carolina trying to send it back down the ice, and they do once again. So Carolina's PK doing really good right now. Only 30 seconds left on it. Tony D'Angelo, the former Hurricane. And he's played for a lot of teams here. A steal here. I think it's Martinook who's just going to go down and just send it into the corner. So 14 seconds left, 13. Clock is continuing to tick down. And now, Buck here, Cole can hammy. Send it to Jankowski. Jankowski on a breakaway. He's going to send it high and a little wide. Not able to score there. The puck is in the corner. That'll be the end of the power play there. Puck is loose, and the Islanders are going to get possession. But Carolina able to get the PK to come through there. So, Islanders still have possession. 13.5 left. Yeah, we'll see. So, 13.5 left in that one. Down the ice. Carolina, hopefully they can do something. Carolina going to send the puck forward. It's in the neutral zone here. Both teams fighting for it. And Islanders taking it to their zone, but they're offside. So be keeping tabs of that. Yep. That is it. Taking a commercial break there. But yeah, right at 6 minutes here until the thing gets back on. I'm going to go grab another drink real quick, okay? So I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Keep tapping that screen. I'll be right back with y'all. I'm going to grab another drink here for the second half of the football game. But everything's on a commercial break. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. All right, how we doing? We have got just at 3 minutes left until the game is back on. Make sure y'all tap that screen as you're coming in. But I appreciate y'all for being here tonight. I got the Carolina Hurricanes versus New York Islanders on. They got 12 minutes left in that. I'm definitely keeping tabs on that one more than the other. For me personally, you know, as a Hurricanes fan. But how we doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all having a good night? Henry cooking you? Not having a good night, huh? Not the night that you would hope he would have if you're talking about fantasy purposes. I get you. He's not doing good, especially against a team that you would expect to be pretty good at allowing run plays, you know? But yeah, is Rico number one now? I mean, honestly, I don't know. I hope so. You would think so. He's definitely been the more productive runner. Everything that he's done has been great. But I don't know. I don't know if Dave Canales is set in his ways there. So it's like I wish they would, because like the more efficient runner and everything like that has 100% been. I cannot stand the way that I just looked on stream right there for a second. But the more efficient runner has been Rico Dowdle without a doubt. I was worried about Seth Jarvis there for a second because they were looking at him. Well, the Dolphins are underperforming again. Yeah, they really are. I mean, they've had good moments too, right? They've had good moments, but also the Ravens still look bad. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying they look great, but it'd definitely be good for them to try to get back, you know, trying to get back and do decent and go on from there, you know, like. They just need to get going. But yeah, for sure, the Ravens not having the most difficult, you know, not the most difficult schedule right now. But we'll see. We'll see how if they can build off of this, you know, because they got some difficult matchups later on in the season. So who knows? You just kind of have to see what exactly is the case. Second half, get ready to start here, by the way, between the Ravens and the Dolphins. All right, so let's see here. See how the second half goes. Yeah, the Ravens don't look great, but how much longer for halftime? It is almost over right now. They're coming back right now. Kickoff is getting ready to happen. I'll refresh my stream to make sure that I'm good. So, yep, here we go. Second half getting ready to start. And again, the Ravens will begin the ball to start the second half, so we'll see where the Dolphins kick it. And remember, the Ravens, though, have had some 3-and-outs and definitely have struggled tonight, except for the couple passes they've had. So, pretty good there. And the ball is going to be kicked here. And we'll see the return here for the Ravens going to be pretty solid. He's going to be out about the 40 or 32-yard line. And that's where Lamar Jackson will go. We'll see if they can sustain a solid drive here. But a lot to figure out. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, Eldwin. How are you doing tonight? Welcome. So here we go. Going to be a shotgun formation here for the Ravens. They're going to hand the ball off to Derrick Henry, and he's going to carry for 2 yards. So a 2-yard carry there for Henry. We shall see, you know, if they can keep things going. Henry's got 10 carries for 32 yards, so not a great night statistically for him. You'd hope that he would do a lot more than that, but shotgun formation here. And ball's going to be snapped here. Lamar looking throw. It's going to be caught by Henry, and Henry's going to get 2, maybe 3 yards. And it'll be third down and about 5 or 6 yards. So 3rd and 5 or 6. So can the Ravens get a first down, or will they have another 3 and out? They've had a lot of those tonight. You know, they would have had another 3 and out in the goal to go situation, and if they didn't go for it on 4th and goal. They did get a touchdown, which definitely was important for them, but here we go. 3rd and 6. Do the Ravens have the ability to keep the drive alive? The offense for the Dolphins has looked better tonight, but will the Ravens be able to get something going? Ball snapped. Lamar looking. He's going to take off himself. He's going to rush forward. He's got a first down and more. He's going to be sliding down about right after the 50. It's going to be a big first down there, and they're inside Dolphins territory at about the 49. But a first down there, Lamar Jackson uses his legs. Probably the first time tonight we've really seen that. But a solid run there. But, yep. All right. Jack Jones is down for the Dolphins. I think he's slowly getting up, but we'll see. So first down and 10 here. So waiting to see what exactly is the situation here with Jack Jones. Jack Jones looking a little shaken up after the play. I thought he was okay. Looked like he was popping up, but he's kind of laying back down now. Looks like he was involved. No, he wasn't involved. So just kind of like a non-contact injury. So we'll see exactly what the case is there. But yeah, non-contact injury looking like Jack Jones. And he is shaken up. But he's walking off on his own right now. Laid there for a little bit, but I think he's okay. But 13 minutes left in the third quarter. We'll see if the Ravens can keep this drive going after the big run there by Lamar. It will be a shotgun formation. Mitchell's in the game here. And throw over the middle. It's going to be likely with the reception. And he's right at the first down line. I don't know if it's good enough for the first down, but if it's not, it's right there. So it shouldn't be but second and inches if anything, because like it looks like it'll be all right. It's right there though. Derrick Henry though not great tonight. Let's see. So they did give the first down here, so a big first down here coming up for the Ravens. They're going to throw it to the side to Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers cutting back and forth, and he's going to get the reception and then gets about 3 yards. So, under 12 minutes left here. It's going to be second down. Oh, man, Svechnikov with a beautiful goal there. Second and 7 there. Yo Salvador coming with the gifts as well. Do I think the Ravens will make it to the playoffs? Maybe. I haven't actually. Right now, there's a lot of. Actually, I don't know. They're going to have some teams lose quite a bit because I feel like it's a tightly contested situation to try to get into the playoffs, especially the wild card spots, because you have like a 3-way tie almost, or like within a game in like the AFC West. So that's going to be tough. I don't know exactly how all that's going to go, especially consider the fact that they've had a rough start of the year. I think that they have the potential, especially the teams that have like 2 wins. They definitely have the best opportunity for that. But They're going to have to get a little bit lucky. You know, it's not like they are in control of their own destiny at this point. But here we go. They just got a first down. A quick throw here, likely with the reception. He's going to be inside the 15, down about the 14. And another first down here for the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson looking much better on this drive, and the chemistry is looking better here as well. He went to Justice Hill to play before this to get a first down, and then on back-to-back plays there, Isaiah Likely able to get a first down there. So first down at 10, inside the 20. They're in the red zone. We'll see if they can capitalize and get some more points here. But again, Salvador, thank you so much for the gift. Appreciate that. So shotgun formation. And they're going to hand it off here to the left side. It's going to be Mitchell. Mitchell rushes forward. He gets about 5. Or maybe 4. Yeah, I think he actually got 4 yards there. So about 2nd and 6 coming up. So Derrick Henry coming back in here. 2nd and 6 are at the Miami 10. So 6 yards will give them a first down, and they'll only need 4 more. But 10 yards all the way to the end zone. So we'll see if they can get a first down or get a touchdown. They're right there. Mark Andrews, Zay Flowers. You got Derrick Henry in there. A lot of good options and weapons here for Lamar Jackson. We'll see if they try to do a run play here. Looking. Rolling out. Throws. It's going to be caught by Flowers. Flowers cutting back and forth. He's going to move back and forth. A little shifty there. He'll be a yard short of the first down. 3rd and 1 coming up here. So we're glad to see you back streaming. Yeah, glad to be here, Jaden. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, it looks like got a little bit of ability here tonight without having any like problems with lagging, or at least not anybody saying that I have. But how are you doing tonight? Welcome in here. So here we go, ladies and gents. 3rd down and 1. They're lined up in an I formation here. Lamar Jackson. No, they went with, I think that was Andrews. Kind of did a quarterback sneak / tush push situation. Andrews gets it. And he's got a first down. It'll be 1st down and goal coming up here for the Ravens. You doing pretty good, man. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. I am doing good. I'm glad to be here. Glad to enjoy some football. And I'm actually watching hockey as well. Just talking sports, having fun. And just enjoying the night. Enjoying the night. Hopefully you are. Excited, the holiday season coming up tomorrow. You need a Henry touchdown? I'm right there with you, Barry. I've got him in a fantasy league, and I would absolutely love that. But we'll keep tabs on it. How are you doing tonight, Barry? Welcome. And Bori, thank you for the likes there. The 1st and goal here at the 3, rolling out Lamar. Rolling to the side, wide open. His other tight end is Kolar with the reception there. And 3 touchdown passes here tonight for Lamar Jackson. But this one's the Kolar, the other tight end. The 3rd tight end, I believe. But 8:09 left here in the 3rd. And it's going to be 20-6, pending the extra point to try to make it to 21. You get back. You just got back home from a volleyball game. Very nice, very nice. But a big touchdown there. And the Ravens got to feel good about that. So the extra point attempt coming up here, 8:09. The kick is up. It is good in between the uprights there. So it's going to be 21-6. You heard that the Carolina Panthers are working on getting... no, that's not happening. No, I've not heard anything about either one of those, Jeffrey. Neither Kirk Cousins nor Mark Andrews. Carolina, I think they're content with their tight end situation right now. Mitchell Evans has been really good. Oh, man. Seth Jarvis is looking shaken up right now. But yeah, I've heard that the Minnesota Vikings are trying to get him, Kirk Cousins. And then I don't know if Mark Andrews is somebody that's even being debated trading. I haven't even seen any rumors about him, to be honest with you. Who do you think Carolina Panthers go after? I honestly, I don't know if there's anyone in particular that Carolina would go after. I mean, they might try to go after, I don't know. You've got like Jacoby Myers potentially. Jacoby Myers is potentially a guy to go for. I don't know if they will though. There's another wide receiver that maybe Jalen Hyatt. I think it was Jalen Hyatt is potentially available. It's just kind of, I don't know. I don't think Carolina really will be. There might be a potential trade. I've saw rumors that Carolina might trade Chuba Hubbard. I also saw something Carolina was being asked if Rico Dowdle would be someone they would trade. So I honestly have no clue, but I'm just letting you know the rumors I have seen. I don't know if there's any truth behind them. I mute the accounts that like lie constantly talking about rumors, but ones that have like a track record of like, getting right at least every once in a while, or because like sometimes there's a lot of conversations but nothing really happens. So like this is one of those that like I've followed for a little bit. So we'll see if that is the case. But yeah, there are people have inquired about Chuba Hubbard. So we'll see if Carolina tries to make a move. Will they be buyers? Will they be sellers? Or will they just stay stagnant? You never know. Who do you think one of the NFL's open? We have to get one more pictures of it, please. Yeah, if we're talking about like wide receivers to get the ones we need to get open. Like I would love to see Xavier Legette and Jalen Coker be able to step up and be the wide receivers that I know they have the potential of being. I mean, because I have no complaints really with T-Mac except for maybe he tries to catch the ball with one hand too many times. Yeah, for the defense, for sure, Carolina needs to get another cornerback, and I really think that they might need to get a true, like, another safety, one that's more of a coverage safety. But yeah, another cornerback would be great for Carolina. Like, so it could be J.C. Horn and someone else. And then, of course, pass rush is something we need as well. I'm a little bit better about the linebacker situation, especially with Trevin Wallace. But maybe another linebacker, too. I mean, there's definitely ways to improve in Carolina's defense. On the offense, though, our offensive line desperately they might need some assistance. There's been, of course, a lot of injuries as you've seen, but yeah, there's a lot of potentials. Also, we've got Jonathan Brooks, which I still believe that he has potential. So we'll see if Jonathan Brooks can come back for Carolina. I'm really hopeful for him. So we'll see if that is something we do. But I do like Jonathan Brooks. I just hope that he can stay healthy. 2 ACL tears is tough. 1st and 10 here. Looking under pressure. Tua's going to be sacked. So Tua's going to be sacked on that one. Yeah, let's hold up with Jonathan Brooks. Well, it's because he had his ACL tear. And those take a year to recover. So that's why it's taking a little longer for him to get back. And I don't know if he'll play this year at all. There may be a chance that he plays in like December or January if we get to that point. But, I mean, I don't see it. But he should be good to go for our season, like OTAs and stuff like that next year. Saludos. What's up, Pedro? How we doing? Welcome. Welcome. So 2nd down and 16, and they're going to lose yards again. So the Dolphins running it. Nothing able to capitalize there. You think we need to add some more pictures for our offense, too? Still open there. You only get plenty of time to get on Facebook from the NFL football team. Yeah, Facebook can be tough. I will warn you. Facebook can be really bad with rumors and stuff like that. There's a lot of lying there. Oh, Stankoven with a breakaway opportunity there. Couldn't capitalize. Man, Carolina trying. The Hurricanes trying to get some stuff there. Carolina Hurricanes trying something. So 4th down and 17 coming up for the Dolphins. The crowd is booing them loudly. I want to know what's coming to us and who ain't there. For what in particular? I mean, you just have to wait and see. I mean, wait for NFL insiders like Ian Rappaport and Adam Schefter to actually report on something. So, like, don't listen to the rumors or, like, wait for the Panthers to officially announce them on, like, their Facebook, You got to be careful about, like, groups and stuff like that. Let's see, we need help on the offense. That's all we need more. I mean, our defense needs a lot of help. And I honestly think that a defensive coordinator is definitely something that needs to be, helped for sure. But and Jaden, thank you for the likes there. But yeah, Carolina could definitely improve in a lot of different ways, So we'll see. I mean, even if I'm not ready to move on from Bryce, but we need better quarterback play too. That's something that needs to improve, our quarterback play. Now, I'm hoping that it is Bryce, and I believe that Bryce has the ability to be the franchise guy for Carolina. But if he's not, then of course the quarterback improvement is something we're going to need anyway. So either way, we're going to need better quarterback play, no matter who it is. But Bryce is my quarterback, and that's who I'm going to rock with. Do you think the inside line is linebacker? What we need, right tackle? I do think we need an inside linebacker to kind of get in the way for Roseboom. Roseboom's not bad, especially for a rotational, but I don't think he's like a true starter. Trevor Wallace kind of worries me as well. I mean, he's been good, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm not too upset about that pick. I really want to Peyton Wilson, but at the same time, it is what it is. But on that offense, that's all I need. But yeah, we'll just have to see exactly what the case is. But definitely, I think cornerback might be the first pick for Carolina this year. Cornerback, or if there's like a player that's just so good that you can't help but pick him. But Carolina would definitely like to improve their edge rushing as well. They've got some young studs, but definitely trying to get some more would be great. Nick Scorton has been a great addition. He's one of the best rookies this season. So you love to see stuff like that. But 1st and 10 coming up, by the way, for the Ravens. They're going to have it 1st and 10 at the 47. So half price on going to make the Green Bay. You think we'll move on from him? Move on from who in particular? Like Bryce? Like after the Green Bay game? Like, if he loses the Green Bay game? No, I don't think so. No. I don't think winning that. It depends on how we play. As long as he plays decent, doesn't turn over the ball or anything like that, I think we'll be fine. I mean, I know that it's like a high-energy game, but we're not really expected to beat the Packers. So if we could just keep it close, look good, and look like a competent offense where he's not turning the ball over and he's not the reason we lost, I think they'll be happy with that, honestly. I mean, you gotta be hopeful at the very least, right? So. But yeah, I think it's we're far away from him being like benched again or anything like that. If he gets benched again, that's pretty much it. I mean, the time in Carolina is over. But yeah, there's no way that he gets back to that point. I think that they'll run with him and just see how the rest of the season goes, honestly. Which he's been decent at times, So I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell. So we're hoping. We're definitely hoping that is the case. But all right, now here we go. It's going to be Ravens with it. Ravens have the ball here. Remember, top of the right there. Came back, hoping to see you. Ooh, thanks. Welcome, Fitney. How you doing? Welcome in here. What do the Carolina Panthers score for? I hope they have a good one. I mean, it'll be a big game for them. They're going to put a lot of effort into it. But yeah, I mean, I would love to see Carolina make the playoffs this year. But you got to take it a game at a time. But we'll see how the game against the Packers goes. How are you doing, Televisa? Welcome in here. Welcome. Checking it 2 coming up here for the Ravens. Going to be tossed to Henry on the left side. Henry is going to get enough for a first down. He gets about 4 or 5. It'll be a first down here, so moving the chains. Well, again, these football ain't going anywhere for a long time, though. No, I get that, yeah. You know, 100%, I agree. I get that. And COVID with a goal at the end. Let's go. Carolina scores again. All right, 1st and 10 coming up here for the Ravens. Jayden, thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Thank you. 21,000 likes there. Had to see for 3 years. And then coach both the room. Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah. All right. 1st and 10 here. Oh, the same quarterback? No, I get that 100%. 1st and 10 here. It's going to be 5:09. And Lamar rolling out. Throw deep right side. It is caught. Zay Flowers down inside the 10. But a big gain there. It's going to be 1st down and goal. Lamar Jackson able to find Zay Flowers on the right side. A beautiful throw. And that'll set up 1st down and goal here. Beautiful throw there, Zay Flowers, though, on the receiving end of that. It will be 1st and goal at about the 9 or the 8-yard line. So 1st down and goal here. They're at the 9-yard line. Lamar under center here. And ball's going to be snapped. They're going to hand it off. No, he fakes a handoff. Lamar looking, dodging, throwing, end zone. Caught in a touchdown. Rashad Bateman. And that is another one there. There is a flag on the play, but this is the 4th touchdown pass if it stands for Lamar Jackson tonight. So whatever the penalty was, it was declined, and the touchdown is good. So Rashad Bateman with the receiving touchdown there. Both defenses are not good at all. I mean, they're definitely struggling for sure. But I would say that the Ravens have been a little bit better than they have been. I definitely think they have been better. What are an inside right line safety? I mean, safety is definitely someone to go back there beside like Trayvon Merrick, and the extra point is good. So 28-6, ladies and gentlemen, 28-6. But and we may have to make a move to try to see about a potential tackle if Taylor Moton's going to be gone, you know? Like Taylor Moton might be gone. You never really know, honestly. So we'd love to say that the Carolina Panthers have. Yeah. Oh, the hockey players for the Hurricanes, they're throwing out candy to all the fans. That's pretty good. We love that. Lamar's cooking like the camo back top end. Yeah. He's like, I'm here. You wanted to get on that right now and make $1 million. Right. Throwing out candy. What? Yeah. At the Carolina Hurricanes game, they won their game, and then they brought out a bucket of candy, and like they were going out. They won the game, and like we do the Storm Surge celebration, but then they were taking the candy and throwing it to like all the kids and all the people that were like fans in the stadium like after the game. So yeah. So the Hurricanes were celebrating their win and getting some candy out there to the fans. So you love to see stuff like that. Big win for the Hurricanes tonight, though. 6-2. Glad to see them back in the win column. Hornets lost tonight, but, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, they threw out some candy. That was the Carolina Hurricanes game, though. Hockey. For anybody who is not aware of that one. The candy better not have razor blades in it. Nah, no. They can't give those, you know. They can't give those away. They got those on their feet. It's that beautiful tropical flavor there. But yeah, Lamar Jackson having the night of his life there. We need to see better teams in games there. Professionals, Panthers are better. The Panthers need to keep doing what they do, right? But it's been pretty good for them. We'll see if Derrick Henry can get back to that, but he's not having the greatest night so far. We'll see. We'll see them. Would love to see Lamar Jackson. If Lamar could throw a touchdown pass, Derrick Henry, I'd love that. The paper bags are out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man, look. They got the paper bags out. The Dolphins fans have got the paper bags out now. Oh, this is not good. That's the worst case. That's the worst thing that you could hope see. 28-4. They've already got the brown paper bags out there. Miami's embarrassing there. Yeah. You won't be late tomorrow. Thanks, Mylk. Yeah, for sure. Go Cowboys, Panthers, and Bills. There you go. No, Tyreek killed them. Yeah. No, I mean, it did hurt them. I mean, him getting hurt early this year, but. All right, a return here for the Dolphins. Dolphins return down about the 29, so that's where they'll go to work. And Jaden, thank you for that. Appreciate you. Yeah, nevertheless, pretty good there. Thank you for the likes, so appreciate that. Good job. Thank you, Delvies. Appreciate you. And yeah, make sure y'all tap that screen. Thank you very much. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a thumbs up. So, 4:11 left here in the third quarter. It's going to be Tua under center here. Tua with it. He's going to fake the handoff. Looking. He's going to throw to the side. It's going to be caught. And pushing forward, it's going to be Westbrook Achane with the reception. He's just short of the 50-yard line. But a big gain there for a first down. The Dolphins' offense has looked okay. I mean, 169 passing yards. It's probably more. It's definitely more than that. He may be on par with the pass that was just completed there. I think that Tua is probably has the same amount of passing yards, if not more, than Lamar Jackson. Glad Lamar Jackson back. No, 100%, Jimmy. Yeah, pretty significant to have him back in. 1st and 10 here. They're going to hand it off to Achane. Achane under pressure, and he's going to go really nowhere. So gets maybe a yard there. But yeah, having Lamar Jackson back is huge. Absolutely. Unless you're talking about LeBron James, you're talking about the Lakers. And I mean, hey, Ravens go 3-5 after this. It's going to be really interesting to see. They've struggled to get things going, but right now it's looking pretty good for them. So 2:45 left here. It's going to be a shotgun formation. Tua looking, throws. It is incomplete. It'll be 3rd down here. Ravens looking good. And the crowd is booing. Crowd is not excited about this at all. 3rd down and 9. These Dolphins fans definitely not happy with their current team and the situation they got going on. There are tons of brown paper bags on fans' hands. They are just, man, you hate to see that. It's like they're embarrassed to be fans. What are my thoughts on Arch Manning so far? I don't think he's good. I don't have a lot of faith in him being an NFL quarterback. He needs to stay another year. He's had some moments where he's looked okay, but I just don't think he's that great. I don't think he shows, like, he struggles against, like, some of the better team. Like, he struggled against mediocre teams in college. And those mediocre teams are much, much, much worse than the worst team in the NFL. So it's kind of tough there. Toronto might win, yeah. Is Lamar playing? Yes, Lamar is playing tonight. I'm not impressed with Arch Manning. But, you know, if he can string some wins together, show some growth, that's important. But I do think he needs to stay in college for another year. I don't think he should declare for a draft because he's not showed what is any potential, in my opinion. Tua going back 3rd and 9 to throw here. Incomplete. So Westbrook Achane was intended there, but in and out of the hands, incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 9 here for the Dolphins. They are not happy about this here. These Dolphins fans are definitely upset about the team that's playing right now. So 4th and 9. There's 2 minutes and 38 seconds left here in the third, by the way. And the ball is kicked away. And it's going to bounce around the 15-yard line. We'll see where the call is. And it's at about the 15. And that's where Lamar Jackson will go to work. 2:30 left here. We'll see if they try to go back there. Achane, the Dodgers gave up. I mean, I don't really think they gave up per se. I just think that the offensive production that you get out of the Blue Jays is really good right now. I think that the Dodgers are just not showed up there as well. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think that they have great play coming out of their bullpen right now either. So, you know, they just got to – they could still win. It's going to be tough, especially considering the fact that they're going to have to win 2 games in Toronto. But there's no other option, right? There's no other option. Besides, they got tired. I mean, they probably are tired. I mean, but both teams are, you know. I mean, the fact that they won the 18 inning game, I thought that would give them a lot of motivation. But apparently it didn't. I thought that they could build off of that to be like, look, we can go the distance and still win. But I don't know. We'll see how this next game is. The hardest game to win is the closing out game. And the Dodgers have been there, done that before, number one. But number two, like, they're going to be desperate. They're going to be desperate on their next game tomorrow night. It's a Halloween night, too, so. Sorry about that. Sneezing a little bit here tonight. Oh, man. I think I muted that so you didn't have to hear it. I hope so. Anyway. Yeah, they probably are tired. That late night game that they had was absolutely, I mean, that'd take a lot of energy out of you. You can't expect something like that to just be, you know. I mean, losing your energy out of a game like that, going 18 I mean, you literally played a doubleheader with no break in between. And it got to the point where it was like teams were getting players on base, and they leave them stranded. It was a lot. But yeah. Oh well, all right. And Lamar Jackson here. Lamar Jackson. Trying to get this offensive production to keep going. I mean, hey, I say run up the score. They need the practice they can. They're going to hand it off here to Henry. Henry to the outside. He's got a big run here. He's got the first big run of the game. He's at the 40. He's going to be at the 50-yard line. A solid run there, but Derrick Henry breaking his first big run here. And I think it's about a 35-yard run there, but a big gain. It's a 36-yard run officially there, but Derrick Henry breaking a huge run. He's not done that tonight, but he definitely got the yards there. And that's everything you want to see out of Derrick Henry. He had a decent game last week, able to get into the end zone, and now with a big run there, pretty significant. And we've not even made it to the fourth quarter yet. And they're going to go to Mitchell this time. They're going to run about the same side, not the same play necessarily. And he's going to get a yard. So 141 left here. And they're going to enjoy some of that. But a minute and a half left. So here we go. 2nd down and 9. And they hand off to Justice Hill. Justice Hill, he's going to get about 2. So 3rd down here. So big 3rd down. It's a 3rd and 7 to be exact here for the Ravens. So 3rd down and 7. Going to be a shotgun formation here. Ball snap, Lamar. Looking, throws it deep, right side, going deep, incomplete. And I think that is DeAndre Hopkins. Yeah, intended for DeAndre Hopkins. 4th and 7 there, and now they're just going to have to punt it away. So they had a good run there for Henry. That was his first really good run here tonight. And then not able to do anything after that, honestly. But 26 seconds left. Here it's going to be 4th down and 7, 26 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And then Dolphins will get the ball back, and they'll start their drive. And then, of course, we'll have the break for the quarter change here. So Washington is just going to call fair catch at about the 7 there. Let's see. But how we doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Make sure y'all are tapping that screen as you're coming in. I appreciate y'all for being here. Shmay, thank you so much for the share. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're watching on YouTube, please give a thumbs up. Appreciate y'all as well. But 19 seconds remaining here. Tua under center. He's got Achane in the backfield. Only 17 seconds left, so Tua to the side. It's going to be caught. It's Washington. Washington's got a first down and more. He's at the 30. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. But good carry and yards there for Washington. It'll be first down and 10, and that'll take us to the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth and final quarter. 22-point lead here for the Ravens. Is there any way that the Dolphins can come back, or is it going to be a scary night here for the Dolphins fans? Looking good for the Ravens, though. Oh, you like Washington? There you go. Over for those Washington. I got Washington, but I benched him this week. So, I get it, though. I get it. Well, yeah, going to the fourth quarter. But appreciate everybody for being here. Hope everybody's having a good day. Got one quarter remaining of this. Has been a pretty lopsided game, to be honest with you. I'm actually having pretty solid consideration. I don't know how much you guys are going to agree, disagree, or not like this, but I'm thinking about streaming games depending on what I want to stream opposed to what is on necessarily. Because, like, for instance, just as an example, like, I don't mind this game in particular, but I would probably have rather streamed during, like, one of my team's games so I didn't miss it. So that's just a thought that I've considered. But I've also considered, I don't know, which I would do the big game matchups, like, for instance, like, next Monday, like Cowboys versus Cardinals. If it's one of those popular teams, for sure I'm going to do that. But, like, that game on Sunday where it's Commanders versus Seahawks, like, that's one, for instance, for me, I'm like, I'm not as intrigued by that. But just kind of a thought. I know there's not many people here, but just floating that idea out there. But part of me would like to, watch my Hurricanes games or watch, various other stuff. Hurricanes or basketball or something to that extent. Just kind of what I want to watch, or if there's like a huge game coming up. Just a thought of consideration, but it's kind of that's just something floating in my head there. 28.3K likes. Thank y'all for that as well. Oh, we're right. Some games are lame, but you don't got to put your Hawks down. Look, I'm not saying that I'm not putting them down. I'm just saying it's, like, to me, not as interested. One of the reasons, Bryn, that I'm not even putting the Hawks down, it's more of like I think the Hawks are going to pretty much destroy that game. And it's going to be a lot of fun for you as a Hawks fan. but like as a neutral viewer, you know what I'm saying? Like as a neutral viewer, it's not the Hawks at all. A throw here to Dulcich, he's going to have the reception, and he's going to be about 4 yards short of the first down. It's not even a knock on the Seahawks at all. I just don't have a lot of faith in the Commanders. Makes sense. I got you. Yeah, and it's not that I wouldn't watch these games, and like when it gets to like playoff implication kind of games for sure. But it's just kind of, I don't know, different thoughts like that as well. That also may mean that there might be more gaming streams and stuff like that as well. Because honestly, I'm not kidding. This year, the gaming streams were the main viewed. So these are just kind of thoughts I'm having. I know that this, I feel like I'd rather have this conversation on here than anything. But like, yeah, World Cup coming up soon. Yeah, it's true. The World Cup's coming up next year. There's the baseball. You know, they got like the baseball championship too. Ooh, a throw down the field here. It's going to be Achane with a reception. He's at about the 30. Yeah, we'll have the World Cup going on. So we got to go for the World Cup. I have to see, like, you know. I would, yeah, I'll definitely, like, figure something out for that. 1st and 10 coming up, by the way. So Baltimore is challenging whether this was a catch or not. So he's got his hands on it. And, oh, nah, that's an incomplete pass. The ball's there, and it's moving, and while he's moving, it kind of looks like it, yeah, it kind of rolls and moves ball when it hits the ground. I think that's incomplete. We'll see exactly if that is the case, but yeah, I would totally, the World Cup might be something I do, the baseball, you know, situation too, but just have to kind of see, you know. I do look forward to that. I know I should probably do some other sports as well. Like I know I had a lot of time with soccer as well, but maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll get back to doing some soccer watch party because you know, honestly, we have a lot of people used to tune in for that as well, and a lot of people enjoyed it. I'd have to start waking up early though. I can't stay up as late as I have been, which I have been staying up really late for lately. Not that, you know, not that that's a problem. Also, I don't know. Maybe if I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. There's just a lot of different stuff I have to consider and do, you know. So, a lot of stuff to consider, a lot of stuff to look at, weigh my options. Because the NFL streams are not like they're not like they used to be, you know. The problem is I'm competing with people that are actually showing the game, and I can't do that. So it's kind of tough. So, yeah. But thank y'all for being here. Appreciate all the likes and everything as well. Let's see. Yeah, it is an incomplete pass there. So that pass by Achane hit the ground. It did move. So Achane incomplete on that one there. In your opinion, your streams are better, man, because you actually announce the games and do it well. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. I know it's not like that all the time. Like it struggles for me. You know, it's like it's hard to grow. it's hard to grow and stuff like that, which I really am appreciative of the people that we have here and stuff like that. It's just like how much like loss I've had like in regards to followers and everything. It's hard for me to start justifying it sometimes. If it means anything, I enjoy your streams. I do appreciate that. No, I mean it really does mean a lot because I know the people that are here for me. It's like sometimes it's like really hard to keep it going sometimes. Not that I don't enjoy it. I do enjoy it. It's just sometimes it does feel like a bit of a bummer because it's like a throw here is going to be incomplete. It's not because it's not. It's people are watching the game through other streamers, which is fine. It's totally fine. But like they're doing something that is illegal and they're not supposed to do anyway, you know? And it's like it's hard for me to compete, like trying to go the legality way and doing it the right way, competing with people that are not. It's hard. That's why it's hard, but it is what it is, right? It's just maybe it's a little rant, maybe it's just an observation. But I'm just kind of explaining thoughts here. It's just a slow night, boss. The game will never go plus 500 viewer game, you know? I mean, but I've had, even with the big games, I mean, I've had, like, large games with the big teams, and, like, it doesn't get to that amount. But you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I mean, like, if you searched, like, this game on TikTok, I bet you, without a doubt, you could find another stream here. I remember you like to get, like, 700, 800 viewers in the fourth quarter always. Yeah. That's how it was for the longest time. But then, like, people started showing the game and stuff. So, like, instead of, like, actually hanging out here, they go to those. Which, you know, I get you want to watch the game. But at the same time, it's, like, it's illegal to do that. But, yeah, I would always have, like, it was not often, like, it was not common to have less than, like, 1,000 viewers, you know? And, like, during the game, I would be starting out 200-300 for most of the time. Like, that was the slow time. You know what would make me happy if the Carolina Panthers would let Andy Dalton go? No, I get you. Yeah, I get that. Second down coming up here, though, by the way. Ball's going to be snapped. Tua rolling out. Throw left side. It's in the dirt. Incomplete 3rd and 2. Well, for what it's worth, you are my go-to when I can't watch the game or want to hear what's going on. Well, I do appreciate that. Yeah, no, it does. It means a lot, you know. It really does mean a lot because I know that you guys really do appreciate it. And I try to be interactive and stuff like that as well as best I can. It means a lot. And I do want to have a future with commentary, like get into the sports commentary world. And it is a good example for that and good practice kind of as well. But yeah, I'm pretty much venting with the content creation aspect of things. Sometimes it can be demoting. Wow, intentional grounding called against the Dolphins. That'll back them up. So that's tough. So loss of downs. And loss of yards. You mean the NFL is still open? So let's trade for another quarterback. I mean, yeah, but you don't want to be giving up assets. You know, you're a team that's building and like trying to re-add stuff. So it's like you don't really. It's hard to justify. It's hard to justify that. You know. You don't want to give up assets that you could use for other picks, you know, just to get like a backup quarterback. You can get a free agent one. Like we signed Mike White, which he's not great, but I definitely think he's okay for a 3rd string, you know. Tua dancing around, looking, rolling out to the left side. Is there anybody open or is he going to take off? He's just going to slide there. It was 3rd and 12. He's going to slide. It'll be down on 4th and 10 or so. Maybe we viewers should start sharing the live. Watch support. I'll try to. I mean, I do appreciate that. Yeah, for sure. It means a lot. For sure. Here, you think that Hill will be a Dolphin next year? I don't know. I mean, maybe he will be, but if they get fired, I don't think they will be. That he will be. I mean, all the likes and shares are definitely appreciated, but like, there's no. I do appreciate that as well. I mean, there's no like obligation for y'all to do anything. 4th 11 here for Tua. They got to get some yards. A throw here to the side. Waddle with the reception and a 1st down. Out about the 25-yard line. Dan Morgan playing any weapons for the offense, defense for the Carolina Panthers? I mean, not really anything right now. Achane is having a good night. Yeah. What game am I watching? We are watching the Ravens versus Dolphins here. Well, I was watching a lot of different games, honestly. But that's what we have right now because I was watching Hurricanes versus Islanders, and I was watching Hornets versus Magic. But yeah, right now we're on this one. You're salty with the Ravens? No, I get that. Are you a Dolphins fan or what? And Ladez, thank you for the likes there. Pass interference on the defense. So Wiggins called there with that, so it'll be a first down. Man, so he was all over him there, trying to go to Westbrook Achane, but not able to connect there. Bears played them and we lost. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I see. So you're open that one. Lost your win streak? Oh, yeah. That's fair. I mean, the Ravens pretty good, too, though. Right now. Hand off to Malik Washington's going to get 4. Oh, but did the ball come out? He did. It was a fumble. Malik Washington just fumbled the ball, and it's recovered there by the Ravens. So Washington with a fumble recovered by the Ravens. Ravens will take over. Yeah, tough play there. So I'll tell you, I'm really glad. I'm really glad that I didn't play him this week. What is that? 2 fumbles by him only? I think so. I think it might be his second fumble tonight. Let me double check. Let me check. It's 2 different ones. Malik Washington, the wide receiver, but the other one was Taji Washington. So the other fumble was Taji Washington, it was a different player, not Malik. So Taji Washington, I think it's the tight end. Does that sound right? But yeah, Malik Washington, the wide receiver. They did a handoff to him and he fumbled. So yeah, 2 different Washingtons, but yeah. But yeah, the win streak there. Both Washington's going to get it, though. Pause. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, they both got it, but both, definitely struggling. Man, oh, man. No, 100%, though, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, both Washingtons fumbling here tonight. Tua, if you look at Tua's stats, I mean, it's not a terrible night. 23 for 36 for 245. That's not bad. I mean, Lamar Jackson, 17 of 22 for 4 touchdowns, and he's got 184 yards. I mean, like 60 less yards. 61 yards less to be exact, and 11:03 left here. I mean, yeah, that's pretty tough. But yeah. A lot of fans are leaving right now, too, by the way. So, wow. A lot of people are leaving. So, 11:03. 11:03 left here. The clock is ticking down. And they're going to hand it off to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry with a run here. He's got a first down and more. He's going to have a solid run there down about the 29-yard line. I think the Ravens are going to drive a 40 bomb, if not 31 to 35. I mean, I don't know how aggressive they'll play it, but I wouldn't be surprised. Derrick Henry with a carry there, and he's going to have a 19-yard carry on that one. So looking good on this drive. I mean, definitely better overall. You'll be happy if you have Derrick Henry. He's getting more touches. He's looking a little bit better than he has in the past, right? So first down and 10 here. Sorry, my head's a little itchy there. And they're going to hand it off to Henry once again. Henry with another run there. He gets a couple. So 10 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. We're about to go underneath that. I don't know if they will hit 40, but they for sure will have 35 at the very least, I think. But who knows? Maybe they do try to go for more than that. 71% of the chat on YouTube voted that it was the Ravens who were going to win, so we'll see if that is the case as well. I need to make actual YouTube videos and talk about stuff too, but ball snapped here. They're going to fake the toss. Lamar under pressure. He's going to run with it himself. Lamar's going to run on. It was 2nd and 8. It was a play action pass opportunity, but he takes off himself. He's probably going to get about 5 yards. But a 3rd down here. Big 3rd down here for the Ravens. We'll see if they can keep the drive going, but Ravens looking good tonight. So 3rd down and 5 here for the Ravens. Lamar looking, stepping back. Not much pressure, but he is going to be sacked. Yeah, so there was the pressure there. He tried to step forward, not able to do anything with it. And it'll be 4th down, and now they're going to have to punt it away. So 4th down coming up. And now the Ravens are going to have to punt it back to the Dolphins. So 8.5 left here. Clock is ticking down. I feel like they agreed to have like a running clock or something at this point. It's just such a huge lead. So field goal attempt coming up here. I'm sorry, a punt. I don't know what I'm saying there. A punt here. And it's going to be deep to the left side. Washington back for it. It's going to bounce and go out of bounds. So inside the 20 at about the 17 or the 18-yard line. And that is where they're going to go to work here. Is Lamar back? Yes, Coda. Lamar is back tonight. And he's had a good game. He's 17 for 22 for 184 yards and 4 touchdown passes. Then on the ground, his rushing, he's had 3 opportunities for 16 yards. So not as many rush yards as you would expect out of Lamar, but he's having one heck of a night. 4 touchdown passes tonight. Been absolutely beautiful for him. So we love to see Lamar Jackson being back in the game. And he's looking good here tonight. By the way, thank y'all, everybody. If you're on YouTube, please leave a thumbs up and make sure that you subscribe. I'd love to have you back in here. But a good night tonight for Lamar Jackson. And 8:01 left here in the 4th quarter. But yeah, we're what y'all up to tonight? Everybody excited for the holiday coming up tomorrow? October's almost over. It's almost November. So we're getting into the absolute best months. In my opinion, absolute best months when it comes to holidays. I don't know what I'm saying. But I love Halloween. Might even play some spooky games tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Good old Halloween. You gotta love it, right? But yeah, we're gonna have some fun with that, and hope everybody's doing well here tonight. Make sure y'all follow and subscribe. I'd love to have you back here. That means GTA 6 right around the corner. Yeah, it's true. It is true. I can't wait for that. We'll for sure play that as well. I'm gonna definitely play that in stream here. Right now, your Pittsburgh Steelers has to be more careful in these next few games. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I without a doubt would love to do some more GTA. I'm gonna do a GTA live stream and stuff like that when it comes out, but we'll play through it and have a good time. Gonna be so mad if they delay it again. No, I get that. Me too. I would be too. But I'm just gonna see. We're just gonna see what happens, but. Yeah, I without a doubt, and I'm gonna get it, and we're gonna play it on stream, and we're gonna have a good time. New Call of Duty comes out next month too. Here, have a good night, Mylk. Thank you for the streams. Get a boss for the keeping away. You'll get where you want to be. Hey, appreciate you, Brand. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, and good luck to your Seahawks later on here. The Tua come back. You think Tua's going to come back? Tua throw to the side here. It's caught by Achane. He gets about 4 yards there. But you have a good night, Bryn. Thank you so much for the kind words and being here tonight. And love and hugs. Thank you for the likes as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 31,000 likes in here. Second down coming up here. It's going to be 7.5 left in the fourth quarter. Trick or treat, right? Tua looking, throw right side. It is caught by Washington. And he's going to be down after getting about 16 yards. So first and 10 here. 7-17. Clock is ticking down. Let's see. Wow. So the Dolphins have the longest active drought for a playoff win, 24 years. You announce a baseball game tomorrow night. I don't know if that'll be the case. I haven't done many. I don't know if that is something I'll be doing. But throw here is tipped and incomplete, trying to go to Westbrook. Achane. Go Blue Jays. Hey, we'll see if the Blue Jays get the win. They've been looking good. They have been looking really good. I've been catching the games. Even the ones that go until 3, 4 in the morning, it feels like. But, yeah, they've looked good. They've looked good. But, yeah, we not committing either way, but there's a chance. Halloween costumes tomorrow. Yes, I don't have one. I don't have a Halloween costume or anything like that, so I wouldn't know what to wear anyway. And Frank, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. And second and 10 here, looking back. Tua going to launch it deep down the field. It is intercepted. It's going to be picked off by the defense. And the return here, he's at the 30. He's at the 40. He's going to be out of bounds at the 45, their own side of the field. There is a flag on the play, but then interception on that play. And it appears that the Ravens have taken the ball away from the Dolphins. Let's make sure the penalty here. It looked like it was on the return. You going trick-or-treating? No, I'm not going trick-or-treat. I'm a big fan. Illegal blindside block on the return. Baltimore will keep it here. You got to dress as the milk carton 1 year. Yeah, right. But yeah, no, I like the discount candy that you can get afterwards. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can get a cheaper discount candy. There. You have chocolate. You have chocolate bars and tacos tomorrow. Hey, there you go. Chocolate bars and tacos. You can get a Choco Taco. What are those? Is that what they took away, the Choco Taco? Is that what it is? Tua can't beat my allegations. He was one game wonder last week. I really appreciate them winning that. You're just kidding. Fair. Am I passing out candy? We don't have trick-or-treaters, honestly. We've never really had any trick-or-treaters show up to our house. Would if that were the case, but yeah, we've never really... We're kind of secluded, to be honest with you, but... Last year you ate more candies than you gave out last year. Yeah, not as many people go trick-or-treating as like when I was younger either. They're going to hand off to Henry. Henry to the right side. He's going to get about a yard. A lot of people now, they'll do like the trunk or treat stuff here. Privacy is a bonus, though. Yeah, no, I agree. 100%. My biggest fear would be like if somebody was trick-or-treating and they'd be like, oh, I know you. I watch your streams. And I'd be like, oh. That would be a little worrisome, to be honest. That'd be, you know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be like a, All right, so 5:50 left here in the fourth. And they're going to go back to Henry, and he lost a couple on that one. So 5.5 left here. The big third down. Hey, I think I know you. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. I know you don't. You don't have a clue who I am. 3rd and 10 here. Fake send off to Henry. Throw over the middle. It's going to be caught. And Kohler, the tight end, with a reception there. And another first down to 35 on the wrong side of the field. Same with Miami. Yeah, the Ravens not go 3 and out for once. Same with Miami. Yeah. Well, they didn't there. Kohler, right. Beautiful throw there by Lamar. Put it perfectly where it needed to be. Right between the two defenders and right between the numbers there. Right, everybody. Ladeza, no. But, yeah, I mean, that worked there. Yeah, you're Mylk. True. You think you know me. On the stay, I see clearly. And they're going to go back to Henry. Henry to the secondary. A big run there. He's going to get about 12. And that should well put him over 100 yards for the day. So he's at 110 rushing yards now. You think you know him? You think you know him? Ew. So 3:40 left here. Clock is ticking down. They're trying to run out the clock as best they can. First down here. They're probably going to go right back to Henry. If you're a Miami Dolphins fan, you can't believe we're losing. I understand that you're losing. I mean, it is the Ravens, but at the same time, like it's not been good. You know, it's not been a good night if you are a fan of the Ravens or of the Dolphins for sure. Exciting game. I know it's back and forth. Honestly, I couldn't expect anything less than this one for sure. One of the most exciting games I've ever seen in my life, too. 28-6. It's crazy. Yeah, under 3 minutes left here, and they're just having it's pretty much the Derrick Henry drive. And Derrick Henry with a carry there on 2nd and 3 gets near the first down. So under 3 minutes left. They'll have to do one more play before the 2-minute warning. It was so bad. He's not awful, but I get what you're saying there. Going to be 31-12. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to try to score again or not. I don't think the Dolphins will get the ball back. There's no way they get the ball back, honestly. And they're going to do a quarterback sneak, but it's a tight end sneak, so they get enough for the first down. So first down there. Thank you, Bobcat. Appreciate you for being here. And that is the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes left here, and they do get a first down. So I don't think either team's going to try to score again, particularly the Ravens. They might just take knees and end this game because I don't think the Dolphins are going to stop at 28-6. Wow, Minnesota at Detroit. That'll be interesting. Kansas City at Buffalo. I can't wait to watch that one for sure. And the Seahawks at Commanders. And then Cardinals at Cowboys next Monday. But thank you, Bobcat. You have a good night. The moon, they're showing the moon right now, looking really nice, really beautiful. So 2 minutes remaining. They just add the 2 minute. So let's see here. They're lining up in the I formation. It looks like they are going to run it here. They're going to toss it back. It's going to be Mitchell, and he's going to run and get about 2-3 yards. So 1:35 clock ticking down. It'll be about a minute 20 or a minute 12 before they can snap or before on the next play. So they can snap the ball here. It'll be under a minute 10. We'll see if they can run out the clock here. They're just going to take a knee, I believe. They do take the knee. And they'll be able to run one more play, and that's it. Cards versus Cowboys on Monday Night Football. Both teams need to win. It's true. Both teams do need to win. All right, so basically that is your final score. It's going to be 28-6. All they have to do is take one more knee here in just a second, and that'll be it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for being here tonight. Jillian, thank you for the likes. Welcome back in here, too, by the way. Jaden, thank you for the likes. Appreciate y'all for being here. Make sure y'all are tapping that screen. Make sure you follow, whether it be on TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube. We'd love to have you guys back in here. Subscribe, respectively, depending on the platform. But congratulations to the Ravens and their fans. Big night tonight for them, but very good overall. 22-point win, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all for all that y'all have been doing. All the support, as always, means a lot. Love y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. Be safe tomorrow on Halloween if y'all go out there. I'm not entirely sure what the plan is for tomorrow, but all is appreciative. So thanks, everybody, once again for being here, for all the support, all the likes, all the views, everything y'all been doing. But I will be back as soon as possible. I'll let you guys know. But maybe we'll look into some games tomorrow as well. But thanks, everybody. Y'all have a good rest of your night. Check in on your friends. You never know what they're going through. Just a simple how are you doing could save their life and yours. Mental health matters, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for everything. Rest well. Enjoy your Friday and your weekend as well if I don't talk to you sooner. But have a good one, y'all. And y'all have a good night.